Yo, what's up, guys? Boom, boom. Can you guys hear me? Let me see. Log in first. No new waifu 3.4. I thought they released a supporter character recently. They showed one of the, maybe that's for 3.5, right? Specifically, you need to go to bait soon. Bait is important, alright? Never skip bait. If you ever need to go to bait, it's about time, right? It's about just how it is. Go for Saber all the way. All the way Saber. So Saber's banner is separate, right? Separate. Am I going to stream Blue Archive JP tomorrow? I will. Wait, it's not tomorrow, right? It's Sunday, right? Is it tomorrow? No, I think it's the day after tomorrow. Let me check. Oh, it is tomorrow. Oh, they changed it to Saturday now? Oh, I thought they do it on Sunday. Things are a bit different. Tomorrow is Wuthering Wave. Wuthering Wave? What do you mean Wuthering Wave? No way tomorrow is Wuthering Wave. Wait, are you sure there's a Wuthering Wave tomorrow? No way, right? If you want waifu, pull for Saber. Saber is the best. Alright? So you get Saber, you get Archer for free. Then now you have no more FOMO. So where's the FOMO at? Get what I'm saying? You're going to go all in for Finan. By all in, do you mean just one copy, or all in like weapon and eidolons and stuff, right? That'll be too crazy. Gunner Wave, Gunner Dust 2. FOMO sucks. FOMO is part of life, man. You can't say that FOMO sucks when every day is FOMO, right? If you don't go to school, FOMO. If you don't go to work, FOMO. You want Rafi in Wuthering. What? When free to play say they all in, they mean EOS1. Also character and weapon. All in means just one character, one weapon, is it? No dupes? Okay. But what if the dupes are good though? I haven't seen the dupes actually. So I don't know if any of them are like specifically strong. I haven't done the I have not yet do the, there's 2 events, right? 2 events going on right now. 2 events that's wholesome, and I have no idea what is happening. Let me see. I can actually finish the baseball bat event if I want to. Oh wait, is this new? Double for... They always do this at... I haven't done this yet. I heard it's quite fun. People like it. 3.4 skip will be the killer. The racing one is good event. If the racing one is good, why nobody likes this one? Is this one not good? No more clicking fetish. Clicking fetish. Clicking fetish is only there in some games, right? Because some games have nice sound when you click them, right? Does it make sense? The sound. The sound when you click them. Ooh, so eyes. Wow. Wow, this is so good. So good. You can exchange them for some good stuff. Due to this weapons trait, I recommended some items for you. So we're gonna recommend this. Upgrade. 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 Oh my god, it's so expensive. It's so expensive, man. Challenge progress. Boom, boom, boom. So you just auto through this, right? Okay, so what did you just say? I didn't even listen. Ice character. Okay, that's the best one. You did not get into Mongil Star Dive. Mongil what? Mongil who? Mongil Star Dive. Wow. Wow, so tell me more about this. Is it a new oh, it's the new gacha, is it? You aim high. Oh shoot. No. My battery, my phone is, wait, what? Missed call. The insurance dividend already is in. When you are free, give me the money. What? Give money? You need to give money? No way, man. No way. T-words are welcome. Your T-words, welcome, welcome. Welcome, alright. Any T-words in the chat? Welcome. Okay. T-words are free. Wait, they are free? How does this work again? Which one is the one that I need? I don't even know which one I need. So I'll just take whichever, right? We will just take whichever, alright? Or have you guys seen the new drama? Uh-oh. New drama, every day new drama, yesterday new drama, today new drama. There's always a new drama. But I think that's just life. Do you know co-op? I mean not co-op. Oh yeah, there's co-op. Ah, shoot, I need to do co-op. Remind me to do co-op later, guys. Guys, co-op needs to be taken seriously, alright? There's a new currency in the shop. Make sure you guys take co-op seriously. A lot of people have been messing around with co-op. Solo raids, yeah, solo raids die. Solo raids EOS. EOS. So make sure you guys are actually doing it, alright? Make sure you guys are doing it. Because if you don't do solo raids, nobody is gonna do solo raids, alright? And if nobody do solo raids, then you get number 1. And I guess that's the whole point, right? The whole point is for everybody to get it. And then to you're supposed to be in the high ranking. high ranking ecosystem. Get this. I should just go for auto. You got solo rates rewards twice because I did it in the morning. Wait, that's unfair. That's hacking. So did they say when solo rates will come back? Because at this point it's not coming back. Why is the solo rate cancelled? I have a couple of theories. One theory that I have is because Raven's skill is bugged. They make an announcement saying that Raven's skill is bugged. They literally announced it. And I think they want Raven to work in the solo rate because they want people to pull for Raven, I think, right? Because the solo rate is going to be weak against Iron. So when they announced that, because they announced Raven bug first, and then why is NIKKE censored on my Twitter? I hate this, man. No, NIKKE is censored. Stupid Twitter. Why is NIKKE censored, guys? When I type NIKKE, I only got the JP one. I got this one. No, wait, did the global one get deleted or something? What the heck? What is happening? I don't like Twitter, man. They like to censor things. It's very annoying. Like, just leave people alone. Why censor here, censor there? So much esports to do. Let me see. Brown Dust 2 as well. They always get censored. It's very annoying. These Wookiees got nothing better to do. Shadow ban? Shadow ban? Can I find it from Japan? So they didn't announce in Japan, but they announced in global. What is this? What is happening actually? I'm so confused. Solo rates will be temporarily suspended. Solo rate will be held again at a later date. Okay, but why didn't they make announcement about Raven? Okay, there. They announced this, right? Regarding the issue with Raven's skill reported by all commanders, we are conducting an investigation. But again, no idea when this is going to be fixed. They'll have to they'll probably need to like change that. Raven probably ties with the... Probably she has some sort of mechanic in place with the boss that was introduced, because the solo rate is a completely new boss. Now, is it going to be a coincidence? I doubt it is. I think the bug literally caused that to happen, right? If I have to guess. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is, right? Hopefully they fix both of it, and then we'll be able to get the how is this guy alive? Oh. You managed to finish Rerolling on Brown Dust 2. Rerolling? Rerolling. My favorite. Will Brown Dust 2 give us something like Horizon Walker? Can you elaborate? What do you mean? Yeah, I don't know what you mean, right? What? Something like What do you mean something like Horizon Walker? Like what? Skins or what are you talking about? Like package skins? Dudes in there's dudes in that game, so you want dudes in Brown Dust too? Like I doubt it, right? Water! I need water, I'm coughing. You're rerolling in Shadowverse. Rerolling in Shadowverse. Shadowverse, eh? I didn't know you need to reroll in the card game. Very, very interesting. Okay, how did this go? Do I actually have to monitor this? Like what, every 10 seconds there's something happening? Come on, man. Resonate time. Prestige skin. Will I build a free dude in Honkai Star Rail? Archer, is it? Archer is a wind. Is it wind destruction? Same like Blade, right? Exactly same like Blade. Or am I crazy? I remember it is. Oh, you only get 5 resets. Oh man, only 5 resets. Quantum Hunt. Wait, who is Wind Destruction then? Who am I thinking of? There's somebody that's replacing Blade. Am I missing something? Maybe I'm confused with another character. Saber is Wind Destruction. Okay, yeah. I'm so confused, man. I'm so confused. Will I build? So Archer is replacing Scylla. Scylla in 2025. But what if Scylla gets buff? Scylla silly. Scylla is silly. Boom. No more Honkai Star Rail pulls. You wasted on Cypher. Damn. Is Cypher strong though? Cypher is for Acheron, right? If it's for Acheron, it is what it is, right? So that's you gotta have that. Free dude is not meta, so we won't need to build it against our will. I don't really think Archer being meta. He doesn't have to be bad. He can be okay. He can be like tier A or something, similar to Eve from the Stellar Blade collab, right? So that's going to be what it is. So it doesn't have to be like that crazy or that super strong. Fat dude. Fat dude. Fat dude. Prestige skin, eh? You got Beachside Therese to +3. Now I'm not sure if I should try to get it to +5. Apparently she's rerunning in August, but yeah, if you can afford to, just get her right now, right? Collab units will be meta. You hope it will be meta, or else you won't pull. Yeah, I feel like collabs are always very controversial, right? If they do it meta, then some players might have FOMO later on because they can't get, right? And then if they do it too weak, then some people will be like, why should I pull for a weak character, right? There's always going to be that conversation. And I get it, right? I get it. Will I pull on Reverse 1999 Dude banner and Snowbreak? I haven't seen the new Reverse 1999 trailer yet. I know there's a new one, but I haven't seen it yet. And as for the Dude, I have no idea. You're talking about the guy that wears the mask, right? Whatever his name is. No, I'm definitely not gonna pull for that. I'm gonna be honest, I might consider dropping Reverse as well, right? Because there's so much games coming out. Because if I were to pick up all the 3 games that's coming on 26, I will need to drop some games. But that depends, right? I don't know how I'm going to manage it, but we'll see. Uma Musume, I heard, will be quite casual. But the thing is, I feel like Silver and Blood is going to be quite time demanding. I have no idea about Persona 5 Phantom X, right? Persona 5 Phantom X is going to be I think quite demanding as well. I think Persona 5 will be quite demanding. I heard that the dailies can take half an hour. Collab characters are going to be worth it since it's skill based. No, it doesn't matter if a game is skill based or not, right? Because at the end of the day, why would you want to take more effort to do something when you can take less effort to do something? You get what I'm saying? The logic wouldn't make sense. If I look at your account, you probably wouldn't care about skill base. You would pull for all the meta characters and the weapons and stuff. Because why do something that's inconvenient for you for skill? Like, nobody cares. Like, if you're a normal player, nobody cares. Why would you not want things to be convenient for you? Half-hour dailies in 2025? If there's no sweep, yeah, usually it can take some time, right? If there's no sweep. But that does depend on a lot of factors. There's going to be that in itself. Yeah, the skill-based conversation is just like it's like I'm talking to kids, right? Like, I understand that if you're a kid, you care about that. But no normal human cares about that. Once you get a job, once you're an adult, you don't care about skills anymore, right? Like, games are meant for you to have fun. I understand that a lot of kids have this ego thing for the skill-based games. But yeah, gacha games are not those, man. Gacha games are just not those. That's why a lot of kids, they don't want pay to win and stuff. But totally a wrong genre. Completely long. Long dailies is not long at all. It's perfectly normal. Gacha games are PUBG. When you're adults, you get prestige skin. Prestige skin. Wow. Enemies are made to be beaten. Okay, so what is this? What is this? Every single gacha is trying to introduce like roguelike right now, right? It seems to be the norm. Basically, that one will have less skill needed. After a focus type weapon, okay. So that's going to be it. You might play the Persona since you're following the game since Persona 2. Persona 2. Wow. That's going to be what it is, right? The I saw about BCM, yeah, I saw your message earlier as well. I purposely didn't want to read it, but you spam it twice, man. Sometimes if I purposely don't want to read your message, I just don't want to talk about it, right? Just know that. Stop trying to force the agenda onto people. Just let me focus on what I need to focus first. I understand that most people doesn't know like the basic communication skills, but it's very easy to tell if I read your message or I glance through, right? Most of the time it's not that complicated. Boom. He needs attention. I think a lot of people can't tell that, or they lack I don't know, I feel like a lot of people in stream or in chat, they just lack the basic social communication skills. I don't know, it's like, is everyone that young? I would assume everybody here is above 20, right? But then maybe I could be wrong, right? They could be like a lot of kids here, like who knows? Who knows? But like basic stuff, you know, basic stuff. Sometimes you don't talk about certain things until the time is right. 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes. You lack everything, even so I know these things. It's fine, it's fine. Some people, they will learn. You remember a guy chatting over 40? Wow, over 40. Age doesn't matter, I guess. I guess it's more about experience, I guess, right? They want my attention. No, most of the time people that spam multiple times, it's not that they want your attention. They want you to talk about that topic. Does it make sense? You might not be aware of this, but if somebody said, do you know that Genshin EOS? And then I didn't answer that, right? After that, they wait 20 minutes, they type again, do you know Genshin EOS? Yo, Genshin EOS, have you seen the Genshin EOS? So it's like they want you to talk about that topic. It's not about they want attention. They want you to talk about it. But I can't talk about it right now. People need to understand how these things work. Most people are parasocial, so it's inevitable. So if people usually spam certain things, it's they want you to talk about it right now in favor of their time, because they can't watch the stream, they need to go soon. I know because I used to be a kid too, I used to do that to other streamers, haha, that's how I know. Perspective of or live perception. One. Oh shit, I didn't get your. You didn't get purple. Purple, no purple. Okay, let me bring up the stream. It's gonna start soon. Very soon. Very, very, very soon. Extremely very. That chat is rapid fire? No, it's like, it's because I leave it there and then I turn off, I basically switch tab. And then when you turn on back tab, the chat move because never mind. I don't know how to explain. I know how to explain, but I don't want to take so much effort to explain. But basically, the chat is not rapid fire. It's just when you switch tab, it doesn't move. When you switch back tab in to open the particular chat, now the chat starts moving. So you get more people, you get more messages that push through. Like again, like it's hard to explain certain things, but if you don't get it, it's not that big of a deal, right? It's like, who cares? Weren't they going to release the Fate collab on July? Weren't they going to release the Fate collab in July? We'll see, right? They will announce the dates most likely, right? I don't see why they wouldn't, because I don't see them. Would they do one more live stream later, right? I don't think they would do one more live stream later. Why would they do one more? Would they do one more live stream just for Fate collab in July? I highly doubt they will. I think they will just announce everything right here. Most likely that makes the most sense. Fate collab banner will last for 3 patches. 3 patches. But there's only 2 collab characters, right? Unless they introduce more along the way. If they introduce more along the way, that would maybe make some sense. Yellow. Yellow. Okay. Alright, we got about 2 minutes time. 2 minutes before it starts. When is NIKKE Esports Co-op? I'll do it later maybe, but only if I can find 5 serious players, right? If I can't find serious players, then I'm not going to try. I don't want to waste my time doing stuff that I can't achieve the results for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll see if there's more people come in. Isorin is not there, usually not around this time. Masaru usually goes out on Friday, right? Today is Friday for him. He will go out. Even though he doesn't tell me specifically, but I can guess based on the time that he watched my stream on Friday. He's not here on a Friday usually. So even if he'll be here later, right? I think most people go out on a Friday night. And it could be Friday night for some people, right? Soon, like around this time. I would say like it's a normal kind of situation. You might join if there's co-op. Might join. Okay. I'm guessing there's one more timer. And then it will start in 5 minutes. Let's see if I'm right. Real life waifu hunt. Them hunting for waifus with bow and arrow. Masaru endless gym training. Gym training. That's weird. You should have started the timer by now. Oh, we will start the timer in 5 more minutes. Okay, it makes sense. Ananta Dama, thanks for becoming a member. Wait, is that a while back? Oh, I saw. Wait, there's so much delay. So much delay, man. That is crazy. Okay, started. 4 minutes. Okay. Alright. Let's see then. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, by the way, there's Blue Archive tomorrow. I was confused and misremembered the I misremembered the date. It's tomorrow, not Sunday. Is this the first time you get a gacha X gacha game collab? No, it's not a gacha X gacha game collab. The Fate collab that we're getting is not FGO. I think you are confused. And it's fine, right? It's fine if you're confused because there's a lot of Fate games you might not know. So the collab that we are having is not Fate Grand Order, it's Fate Stay Night. And then you might be asking, okay, what's the difference, right? It's a different game. It's like Final Fantasy 7 is not the same as Final Fantasy 6. It's not the same as Final Fantasy 8. You might think that it's all the same, but it's not, right? It's different, it's a little bit different. So Fate Stay Night, I believe is the collaboration that we are having with. So it's not a gacha game, it's more like a visual novel. If it collabs with FGO, that would be nice. But I don't think that will happen, right? Wuthering and Blue Archive tomorrow. Blue Archive is tomorrow. There's no Wuthering tomorrow. Am I pulling for Finan? Most likely no. Yeah. I'll pull for Saber. It's like how Persona 5X is not Persona 5. Day 1 I'm not sure, right? Because I'm not sure what the difference is. Right? What will Wuthering be having tomorrow? Wuthering is having nothing tomorrow, man. What do you mean Wuthering is tomorrow? Can't wait to play it. Play what? Stellar Blade, eh? Alright, here comes. Here comes, guys.
Kamigami yo, goran kudasai. オンパロスは勝利を収め、再創期が間もなく訪れます。
Japanese.
本当にそうでしょうか。
Japanese.
最近
What happened to
エリ
English?
シオンの景色がまぶたの裏をよぎるんだ。
Wait, no more English.
再創生の偉業を成し遂げてく
Yo,
だ
I
さい。
paid for English, man.
新世界は
I paid for English.
黎明を灯す。
Wow, so cool, man.
そこをもたらそう。
So cool.
第1回ピロコニ
Wait, that just looks familiar.
開幕。
とあなたが私のマスターか。
Master? Oh my
騎
goodness.
士の魂よ。
Fate Grand Order.
暴風よ。舞い上がれ。
I mean, Fate Stay Night.
もう少し手応えがあると思ったが
Archer? Dude, I love Archer,
気は
man.
熟した。
逃げ場はない。
Everybody loves Archer, right?
あらゆる邪悪を打ち滅ぼせ。セイバー。
汝は開白の黎明が訪れるまで灼熱の太陽を背負い続けるだろう。
死者を花から呼び出
して殺し合わせて勝者が全てを手に入れる。
行かなくちゃいけない。背負わないといけないんだ。
キノコにも伝説があれど英雄はいないと。
お任せを。
私見ました。壊滅。これにて完成。宝石の余震をもって来世に暁を。
For the sun is set to die. Wait, straight up redemption code? What the heck? Okay, use a redemption code, guys. Guys, redemption code. VTULSXP. Okay. Yo, this dude is so cool, man. Yo, is this dude not cool or not, guys? You already saw leaks. Leaks! Oh my god, my favorite, leaks. So you don't have to play the game anymore, you have to see everything in leaks. They pushed this dude into my face. What do you mean they push this dude to you? Who is pushing the dude to your face? Where's Albert? Albert time?
Hey, Mr. Albert?
English.
Albert.
Woo! And whether or not you
Wow.
have a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome
Wow.
to the version 3.4 for The Sun is Set to
Yo, what do you
Die
guys think?
special program. I'm your most beloved host, Albert.
Albert.
Rebooting really does solve all problems.
Skip
Now
the
we
stories.
can introduce ourselves.
Story skipper.
Hi, everyone. I'm Finan. I'm so happy to be on the special program.
He didn't went on
Hello,
strike.
everyone. I'm
He didn't went on strike.
Nice to see all of you again. Did you miss me?
Oh, of course we missed you. Well, dear guests, welcome to the show.
Two dudes.
I have been looking forward to this
Two.
special program more than anything else. The way the story in the last version left off had my heart racing.
The burning
It's a lot of
sky
dudes, man. It's a lot.
and the fall of dawn. Akuma was the last place under Kefali's protection, but now it has also sunk into Evernight.
Every
All
night.
of our Chrysosaur companions did everything in their power to buy precious time for the Trailblazer and Finan, so they could return the very last core flame to the vortex of Genesis.
Core
We already
flame.
found out the truth. So what do a few sacrifices
Anasa's
matter?
pet is cute.
Every Chrysos heir was
Is that his
prepared
pet,
for
though?
this.
Isn't that just an
You just need to
Amphorius
boldly take that last step
monster?
toward the Era Nova.
But in the trailer just now, it seems like Finan is gonna go through a lot. I saw a few scenes that looked like flashbacks, and
This
I
game is
think I
for
even saw a
Fujoshi.
different form of him.
The truth
Wow.
of Amphoris is about to reveal itself. I assume everyone can already tell that all that's happened in Amphoris is not as simple as it seems.
Indeed. For example, when we went to fight Aquila, we noticed that the Eye of Twilight seemed unusually high-tech.
And when the Dawn device went out, many of the structures in Akuma and the Vortex of Genesis started showing strange textures. It was like the whole world was peeling off.
Mm-hmm. Why don't we take a look back at our whole journey so far in Amphoris
Same patch as
and lay
Collab, two
out
focus
our
on dude.
suspicions and clues we have.
Dude
First,
focus, eh?
at the end of the 3.3 story,
Dude needs
the
some love.
geniuses reveal that the source of Amphoris' tragedy is an emperor's
everybody is a
scepter
dude
that
hater, right?
survived to this day.
It has something to do
We
with
got no
that
choice.
erudition god beyond the sky, doesn't it? Even though I don't quite understand these
Plus, a lot of people here will pull for Finan
this
anyways.
breeding ground, which switched from following the path of erudition to the path of destruction, must be hiding secrets beyond Era Nova.
In addition, that Tin Man Lygist is also pretty suspicious. He and Finan had a pretty significant conversation in the Vortex of Genesis.
Actually, I was already suspicious of him when he said he could fix the Express and send the Trailblazers back home. Well, the mask is coming off now.
Based on my interactions with him, Lygus doesn't seem to have any desire to oppose the Chrysos heirs. Rather, he only wishes to quietly observe everything as it unfolds.
Could it be that everything that's happened so far is exactly what he wanted to see? That title, Theoros, does mean spectator. If we combine this information with what we know about the relationship between the scepter and paths, maybe Amphorius is
They
being
release a
used
lot
as a
of good, you can save
chessboard
your
by people
gems.
from beyond this world. And Lygus is one of them.
Oh, you're exactly right. If the situation in the cosmos is like a game of chess, then
Good
Amphorius is a trap to set up the checkmate. But
Okay.
who knows? Maybe the chess
Are they
pieces
spoiling the story?
themselves
I
can
feel like they
overturn
are.
the board. The hero's Era Nova could affect the worlds beyond the sky, and the Trailblazers' choices may also determine the future of the universe.
But before the Era Nova actually arrives, there's no way to tell what it will bring. The Trailblazers have already done so much for Amphorius. I don't want them to have to experience the unknown of Era Nova.
As someone from beyond the sky, they already risked a lot by taking on a demigod's divine authority. If something were to happen in the Era Nova...
No, we can't let them stay. They have to listen to Finan and go home.
Well said. The Trailblazers
Wow.
won't betray the sincerity you've shown them.
Wow.
However, their fate will still be tied to that of Amphorius. They'll be returning to the battlefield with a very important mission.
On the other hand, I suspect many
Get
of
one
our
copy of
audience
Saber, she'll be
members,
power crab
like
in
me,
1 or 2
have
patches
some
later.
questions about Finan. That Finan we saw in the Vortex of Genesis
I
at
don't
the
think
end
so,
of the
right?
3.3
She's a
story.
win.
Why was his name
Are they
hidden?
releasing another win?
Maybe that Finan isn't the one we're all familiar with.
Will they rerun Collab characters?
But I'll leave the specific
Rerun?
details for everyone to find
The
out
Collab hasn't even come out, you're
themselves
talking
in the
about
game in
rerun.
version 3.4.
What do you mean rerun?
I've actually got some other information
Did
to
they
reveal
rerun
to
Alloy
you.
and Genshin? No.
What kind
So why would they
of
rerun?
information?
Following the story's progress, as I've written, we'll receive a big update in this version. In these
Okay, big
records
update,
I've
guys.
kept, you will be able to catch a glimpse of Amphorius' true nature.
Amphorius' true
Before,
nature.
as I've written, was like a storybook, keeping record of our friends' stories.
Wow.
Now, even its appearance has changed. It feels like something big is about to happen.
It looks like it's turned into some kind of database.
You can use this system
Wow.
to unlock even more of Amphorius' secrets.
So you can unlock Amphorius' secrets.
Aside from the major updates,
And you can read
too,
more
as I've
story.
written, the long-awaited skip dialogue
Is
feature,
Honkai
which
Star
was
Rail
previously
guna?
announced, is finally going live
Of course
in version
not.
3.4. Story dialogue can now be skipped by section with
Skip.
plot summaries and the main
Skip.
characters that appeared in each section.
Yo, what do you mean you can
displayed along the
skip
way.
now?
Now
Oh
you
my
can choose the pace of
goodness.
storytelling based on your own
Yo,
preferences.
if you give players option
in
to
version
skip,
3.6, there also be
Then nobody will
a
read the story.
recap function.
So if nobody read the
Stay
story?
tuned. But of course,
Then are they firing
as we
the,
move into version
the
3.4,
story writer?
we shall take the final step of the prophecy together and witness the truth and the fate of this world. And the myriad celestia that Mr. Shao Ji hinted at in the version 3.2
Isn't that the destruction
preview
Nanook, right?
is finally going live soon.
Oh,
Wow.
you mean what's happening beyond the sky? Is it also related to Amphorius and Era Nova?
We'll have to keep it a
skipping
secret
story.
for now. Meanwhile,
Story skipper.
we'll be releasing an animated short. This animated short contains a very important part of the story in version 3.4.
Who is this?
Can't spill too much here, but I can give you a little
Is
teaser.
that Finan when he was a
This
kid?
short will come with its own original theme song. So don't miss it.
Original theme song. Okay, okay.
Can't wait to dive into the new story already.
Okay.
Next, why don't we turn our attention to our good friend Finan and take a look at his story together.
Wow. So cool, man. Okay, show. Wow, look at that. Knight in shining armor. Everybody has been wanting a white knight. Wow. Massive sword. What the heck? Destroy the earth? This animation is so long. I have to watch that every time. That's a very long ultimate animation. Damn.
What in the world happened to Finan to make him change this much?
This
Okay,
is
who is
nothing
pulling? Who
like
is pulling
the
now?
warm,
Guys,
sunny
who is pulling?
person we all know. Now he
No way you're not
seems
pulling, right? After seeing that, you gotta
strange
pull, right? You gotta pull.
formidable.
Oh,
You might just
could
get
you
him.
Elaborate.
You might just get
I
him now.
remember when our buddy first showed up in Amphorius.
Come on, guys. I know you guys want
Finan was one
him.
of the first Chrysos heirs to genuinely welcome them. And when danger came knocking, he always had our backs.
But behind that kindness and reliability, Finan carries the expectations of many. He is the deliverer chosen by the prophecy, and Aglaya's hand-picked successor of the flame chase journey. Aglaya even used her own death to set him up for success by making the
Shirtless
Council of
must pull.
Elders the focus of criticism, and allowing Finan to step up and rally the people.
Yeah,
Finan, guys.
all of us have high hopes for him. Some
You
even
don't want
call
any
him
of his
the
supports?
deliverer of Amphorius.
Who's his supports?
Even Cypher, who barely ever showed her face, used
Dude
to
with
call
big
him
sword. Oh,
Little
the one that's coming
Deliverer
after,
Boy.
right?
It's as if everyone just assumes that he'll be a savior.
Looks like Gilgamesh.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
Who was Finan like before he joined the flame chase journey?
I feel like
Was
my
he one of
die
those
is
perfect
cooler
kids
though.
everyone got compared
My
to?
die.
Before the flame chase journey, guess we've got to go back to my hometown, Ides Elysiae. It was a small, remote village. Nothing flashy, but far away from the chaos.
Ooh, sounds like a real peaceful place.
It was. And
They
even
spoiled
though the
their
village
story?
was small, everyone
they
got
spoil their
along
story,
really
guys?
well. There were also beautiful
Guys, why did they
rivers,
spoil their story?
mountains, and even a
Only
forest.
people haven't read yet.
That forest was home to all kinds of little fairies. When I was little, I'd go exploring the woods and visit those
Wow.
cute fairies. When I
Fairies.
wasn't exploring, I'd go play with my friends by the sea. We pretended to be heroes from the old stories and practiced our swordsmanship. When we got tired, we went to lie down in the wheat fields until we got called home for dinner.
No strife, no invaders, or any of that deliverance crisis stuff? Seems like a complete paradise.
The wheat fields look gorgeous too. Lying there surrounded by golden waves of wheat, with the breeze carrying that sweet malted scent. Oh, just the
You like
thought of it
watching
is enough to
story.
get me excited.
Really?
And guess what? You won't have to imagine for long. In version 3.4, we get to explore Ides Elysiae alongside the Trailblazer. Learn about Finan's past, how he
What?
became a warrior, joined the flame
Elysiae.
chase, and grew into the person he is today.
Can't wait!
From a carefree little kid to the deliverer carrying everyone's hopes, you've really come a long way.
These days, Finan just gives off this heaviness.
Is it worth
Like he'd
to start
still
Honkai
press
Star
on no
now?
matter how exhausted, just
Now?
to live up to everyone's expectations.
Emporus needed a
Is it
hero,
worth to start
so he
now?
became one.
Ugh.
The Chrysos heirs needed
There's a lot of
hope
dudes
and a
now.
leader.
If you like dudes, I guess
That's
so.
who he became. Looking back at the main art for this version, even though Finan's face is still the same, his whole vibe has shifted. His gaze is now sharp and commanding,
If spoilers.
completely different from before. Now we're just one step away from the era Nova that the prophecy foretold. The deepest truths of Emporus are about to come to light. What trials lie ahead, and what choices will Finan make?
A hero's journey is never easy. But if the will in your heart is strong enough, no fire can burn you out. If anything, every trial is just a forge for an even brighter soul. I am more than ready.
Well said. Then let's let everyone experience it all themselves in version 3.4. Now let's take a look at how Finan performs in battle.
You got it. I'll first show up in the familiar
Wow,
form
okay.
everyone knows. When using my
Normal
skill,
skill.
I'll deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets. The
Zoop.
use of my skill also grants me core flames. Once I've collected enough of them, I can activate my ultimate.
Wait, so core flames only come from using your skill?
Oh, Bronya is good then,
Not at
right?
all. Finan can also gain core flames when he's selected as a target by a teammate or enemy ability.
Bronya
if he
is
is a
back.
target of a teammate's ability,
Oh my
Finan will
goodness.
deal even more damage.
Bronya.
When I use my
meta.
ultimate, I'll create a territory and transform.
After transforming, Finan powers up massively. Teammates temporarily retreat and can't take action, while he faces the enemy head-on with newfound strength.
All
Wow.
alone? That sounds way too
Wow.
risky.
No worries. All the talents and buffs from Finan's teammates still stay active to provide him with much-needed support.
Exactly. After using the core flames to transform, I have access to the powers of 3 kinds of titans: Creation, Calamity, and Foundation.
Foundation.
Each with a brand new ability.
Care to elaborate on that?
Tapping into the power of the Creation Titans, I can deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets. Calling upon the power of the Calamity Titans, I'll enter a special state called Soul Scorch. In this state, I'll force all enemies to immediately take action, during which I receive reduced damage, and each hit I take builds up the Soul Scorch stack.
Okay.
Once all enemies have taken action, I retaliate, dealing damage to all enemies and then unleashing multiple instances of damage on one random enemy.
Counter
Heads
attack.
up. The more Soul Scorch stacks he's got, the stronger that counterattack hits.
Wow.
Using these 2 abilities also grants me an exclusive charge called Scourge, which fuels my 3rd ability. With the power of the Foundation Titans, I dispel all debuffs on myself, then use Scourge Charge to deal bounce damage. If I've maxed out the consumable Scourge Charge, I also slam all enemies with extra damage.
Once all his actions have been used up, Finan will unleash one final blow, hitting all enemies before removing the territory. Finan's technique is pretty unique too. Upon casting
That's so
it,
cool.
Finan instantly strikes
this?
all enemies in a certain radius. If they're normal enemies, they're immediately wiped out without
What?
even triggering a battle.
Yo, that's so good for simulated universe.
All enemies? That's nuts.
Of
That's
course,
nuts,
power
man.
comes with a cost.
That's nuts.
This technique consumes 2 technique points.
2
If
points.
the technique misses, it won't cost any points. Plus,
Ooh.
when Finan's in the team, the technique point cap goes
Acheron
up
in
by
shambles?
3.
No more
When I use my
Acheron?
technique to enter combat,
Wait, he got 8
I'll also
points?
regenerate energy
How
for
does
my
he got 8
teammates.
points?
In addition, at the start of each wave, I'll deal damage to all enemies and gain Scourge.
I see.
All right. Now that we've wrapped
Okay.
up Finan's combat abilities, it's time to bring you some updates on a few familiar faces. In version 3.4, Silverwolf, Blade, Kafka, and Jingliu
Jingliu?
are all getting some serious enhancements.
Wow.
Let's go!
Happening!
Oh, Mr. Albert, please do tell us what's changing.
Let's start with
Silver,
Silverwolf.
my favorite.
After the optimization,
Silverwolf.
her ultimate now lowers the defense of all enemies instead
All enemies.
of just one.
Oh, so it's
AoE.
AoE now, not single target.
Exactly. Meanwhile, she'll prioritize adding a weakness that matches the type of the first character in your lineup. On top of that, Silverwolf will regenerate extra energy at the start of combat and the beginning of each turn.
Oh, that makes it a lot easier to apply the weakness we actually want.
Next up, Kafka.
Okay.
After the buffs, Kafka's skill will trigger more DOT on
More
enemies.
DOT.
And whenever a teammate hits an enemy target with any kind of attack, Kafka will launch a follow-up attack. After unlocking certain traces, the follow-up attack can also trigger extra DOT on the enemy. And using her ultimate recovers the number of times the follow-up attack can be triggered.
So basically, Kafka's got more frequent follow-up attacks, better efficiency applying debuffs,
Wow.
and an overall boost to DOT output.
Wait, DOT is back.
For sure.
DOT is
Now,
back.
Blade.
Blade,
After
my
the update,
favorite
he will
Blade.
deal damage to enemies based
Okay.
on his max HP.
Okay.
When Blade enters the Hellscape state,
Okay.
he's more likely to be attacked, and his follow-up attacks will regenerate extra energy.
Wow.
Sounds like Blade can trigger more follow-ups.
Yo, Blade lovers,
And use his ultimate
rise
more
up.
often, meaning
Rise
his total
up.
damage output's gonna spike.
Good observation. A change will happen to Jingliu as well.
Jingliu?
Now she'll deal damage to enemies based on her max HP.
Max
Each
HP.
time a teammate loses HP, Jingliu stacks extra crit damage. After she enters the spectral transmigration state,
Okay.
she'll also gain a stack of syzygy. That means the spectral
Zoop,
transmigration
zoop, zoop,
state
zoop.
lasts longer, and her
Wow, it's
overall
been
damage
decades since I
output
used her.
climbs even higher accordingly.
Our old friends sure are getting some solid upgrades. But with all these ability reworks, won't their eidolons be affected?
Oh, don't worry, Professor Anaxa. Some of our old friends' Adelons will be tweaked to better match the revamped kits, making sure everything stays in sync.
Wow.
But what if someone wants to stick with their previous version of their abilities?
That won't be a problem. You can switch between our friends' ability modes freely, so choose whichever version
Can switch
you
freely?
like best. For more details, be sure to keep an eye out for official announcements.
Sounds good.
Aside from the ability reworks, one more old friend of ours
Jing
is
Liu
getting something
is a
new
Herta
this
killer.
time around.
Oh, who is it?
In version 3.4, Firefly's brand new outfit, Spring Missive, is making its debut.
Firefly outfit.
A new outfit.
Look at that.
New outfit.
Ooh, let's take a look at the video clip first.
Wow. Guna game. Wow. Everybody's
With her
favorite.
school uniform on, Firefly looks more youthful
Okay,
than
who's buying?
ever.
Who's buying, guys?
And that firefly
Spring
shaped brooch on her
Missive.
chest. You can tell she put a lot of
Missive,
thought into
okay?
picking it out.
Maybe
Not
she even
massive, but
asked for
missive.
fashion advice from her fellow Stellaron hunters.
Well, Miss
Firefly.
Kafka does have an eye for style. They must have talked a lot
Gacha
about
skin.
it behind the scenes.
No, it's not gacha.
Even her mech's had a makeover. You think she spruces it up during downtime to match her outfit changes?
I think it's about
Totally
$20,
possible.
right? $20 to $30.
If I had a mech, I'd also probably coordinate it with my outfit. New theme, new colors. The whole look has to be consistent. You'll be able to grab Firefly's new look from the contract shop using Oniric Shards. And again, please stay tuned for further details and future official announcements. Next, let's take a look at this version's banners. In
Okay.
version 3.4's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Finan.
Finan.
And the limited 5-star light cone thus burns the dawn. will
Okay.
Have a boosted drop rate.
That is so
Also,
cool.
a brand new 4-star light cone for the Path of Remembrance, the story's next page,
What?
is being added to the first half banner. At
Remembrance.
the same time, we'll also kick off a
3B
special warp
rerun.
event. The limited 5-star characters, Treeby, Sunday,
Sunday.
and Sparkle are coming back.
Sunday is back.
5-star light cones if time were a flower.
Okay, who's
Rather
getting
than
Sunday,
sin.
guys? Who's getting Sunday?
Earthly Escapade will return as well. In the second half of version 3.4, we've got
Firefly.
another round of special warp events. Limited 5-star characters, Firefly, Jingliu, and Blade will be back along with the limited 5-star light cones. We're about to
Jingliu
dreams
rerun.
rest.
Okay, makes sense.
I shall
Yeah,
be my
Jingliu
own
rerun.
sword and the unreachable side.
Maybe I'll pull for Blade. What do you
Two
guys
of our
think?
newly buffed old friends
Cool
are making
for
a
Blade?
comeback in this version.
But Blade is already in
What
the
about
standard banner.
Kafka and Silverwolf?
Here's a little sneak peek. Limited 5-star characters, Kafka and Silver Wolf.
6
will
banner.
be back in version 3.5.
It's a scam?
And the
What do you
limited
mean it's a
5-star light
scam?
cones, patience is all you need,
not a scam.
and incessant rain will
This is
rerun
greedy?
as well.
Greedy?
Also, 8 new 4-star light cones will
Okay.
be added to the Nameless Honor rewards in version 3.4.
8 new 4-star.
I see quite a few familiar faces on the
8.
light cones. There are a few mini versions of Chrysos heirs.
Looks like Finan really does enjoy
where do you get
spending
this
his
from?
days in
Where
the
do you get
wheat
this from?
fields.
Nature's
8
mattress.
new 4-star?
Can't beat that level of comfort.
That's a lot, that's a
sure.
lot, right?
All right,
Battle Pass.
let's take a quick break. There's
Battle
still more
Pass, guys.
version 3.4 content coming your way.
Guys, they need to make money, alright? Billion-dollar company need to make money. Okay, let me see. ZS 36 CV MT. Make sure you guys get 3B, alright? 3B is important. They need money to pay VA. Pay VA. Pay VA when they can use AI. Why pull when they can lose 50-50 to get Blade? Damn.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at the events in
Okay.
this version. A piece of good news comes from Penacony at the
Origami
other end
Bird
of the
Clash.
Cosmos. Origami Bird Clash is about to
Which one is this
return in
again?
version 3.4.
Oh, is that the Cute Match 3 game?
That's right. The International Peace Corporation has officially sponsored Origami Bird Clash and hopes to promote this arcade game full of Penaconian flavor throughout the whole cosmos. And the first step to starting that grand venture will be to open up the original shop arcade on the Trailblazers Radiant Feldspar.
There needs to be some new game modes for the game to make a name for itself, right?
Of course.
Oh, I like this one.
Two players will take turns acting on
Wow.
the same field, and every player has a set number of moves. You can eliminate 4 or more fruits to form bombs
This is
and
so fun,
obtain
man.
extra moves.
You can
Do you guys
also
like this
get
one as
extra
well?
moves when you swap 2 super bombs to trigger a combo elimination.
Super bombs.
Oh no! I see obstacles popping up on the field. How are we supposed to deal with those?
Not to worry.
Damn.
In this version of the Origami Bird
Bird
Clash,
Crash.
there will be lots of new items that can help you in battle.
Okay.
For example, Shattering Hammer can eliminate any individual fruit or obstacle. Spicy Bomb can turn a fruit into a bomb,
Spicy
and Reset
Bomb.
Cube can reset all fruits on the field. Leveling up items will also make them more powerful.
As long as you pick the right item at the right time, you can turn the tide and deliver a powerful blow to your opponent.
There are plenty of familiar faces among our opponents this time.
That's right. Trailblazers can still battle against many old friends in this event. In addition to participating in story challenges, Trailblazers can also do open challenges with friends from across the universe. This multiplayer mode won't end with version 3.4 either.
Okay.
Origami Bird Clash will replace the Seal Slammers multiplayer mode and become the new long-term co-op game mode.
We're done slamming seals. Now it's time
Candy
for slamming
Crush.
paper birds.
Everybody
All
loves
right,
Candy Crush.
Let us continue with more.
You like
version
eating kids and
content.
wins?
Our
Beat
old
kids
friend
then.
Gift of Odyssey returns as usual in version 3.4.
Nice. Okay, 10 pulls.
The Planar Fissure and
Okay.
Realm of the Strange events will also return. Complete the challenges to get double rewards.
Yup. In version 3.4, Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Cinders, will also come online. And you can obtain the Ascension material, Charred Bud of Twilight,
will find on
for
himself,
win
right?
characters upon completing the challenge.
Makes sense.
At the same time,
Oh, already?
the planar
New
ornaments,
artifact?
Arcadia of Woven Dreams, and Revelry
There's
by
too
the
many
Sea
artifacts, man.
will also come online.
Too many.
Trailblazers can obtain them in the Divergent universe.
Ah, why did my seat collapse?
But I guess they want you to constantly farm, right? So that you constantly
In
go
addition,
log into the
I'd
game
like
to
to
farm.
share with you some information about a few events outside the game. First, the annual Hoyo Fest Offline exhibition will begin in July.
Yo,
This
GB!
year's event venues have been completely
Hoyo Fest
upgraded,
GB.
and the events will be held in core cities in 6 Southeast Asian countries.
Wow.
That's right. We've also prepared a lot of event missions and new merchandise. Please follow our official channels for details about the events and tickets.
In addition, Honkai Star Rail will be joining Anime Expo this July. Come visit the Star Rail booth and claim free limited gifts.
Los
A
Angeles
special
Convention
panel for
Center.
Honkai Star Rail will also be held at Anime
Wow.
Expo, featuring several special guests.
Please keep an eye out
Who
for
is
more info
Hayden
and official
Daviau?
announcements. See you at Anime
Guys, it's
Expo.
Hayden Daviau, he,
Well,
him, or she, her.
Thank you all for your kind introduction. Let me see. We're almost out of time.
Man, that's woke as heck,
Moving
man.
on to our next
That's
show
such a
in
woke
just a
question.
You seem
What is
mighty
that?
busy.
Is that if I can't tell a guy or a girl,
Professional super host.
how can I know
What's
to
going
call them
on?
sir or not?
Miss Albert.
No!
You cannot.
Hey,
What if you
what's
call
going
them
on?
sir?
It's not my
You know?
time yet.
You gotta be able to tell gender, right? If you can't tell gender, you cannot call sir.
Whether or not your world has the concept of a holy grail.
What the?
Welcome
Two
to
more
the live
dudes.
stage of the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works
Fate
Collab
Stay Night.
Special program.
Okay. Serious,
Long
serious.
time no see, everyone.
Adventuring.
I'm
Fate
adventuring
Stay
from the
Night.
Interastral Peace Corporation.
Two dudes.
Howdy, Galaxy
Dudes
Ranger
are winning,
Boot
guys.
Hill.
If you guys
At
think
your
waifus are winning,
service.
think again.
Welcome, both of you. I, Albert, have apparently been summoned by the Holy Grail
Okay.
to be this show's host today.
Albert, Could your class be
Why a boot here?
speaker?
Oh, he will appear, is it? He will
Son
appear.
of a gun. Ah, that's
Is
funny.
Honkai started a dude game now?
Maybe you two can
Yes.
call me presenter instead. That sounds nicer.
Well, presenter doesn't sound half bad.
They want you to
In
pull
that
for male
case,
characters.
why don't you present the situation to our audience?
There's a reason why these two dudes are still
Explain
meta.
what you meant by summoned by the Holy Grail and why we've arrived at Penacony.
Well, the cosmos is full of surprises.
Who should you
Soon
put
after
as a
the
real
ripples of
player?
the Charmony Festival had calmed, the Trailblazer received a secret invitation from old Odie, head of the Alfalfa family. It turns out that
Finan
the
is quite
old
good if
Jen
you
is
want,
planning
but
a brand
3D
new
is good
entertainment
if you have
spectacle
AoE.
called Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War.
Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War.
Holy Grail War.
Sounds like a Holy Grail War is taking
Okay.
place in the Sweet Dream.
That's right, but I
New
have
player,
no
full
idea
blade.
where old
What do you
Odie
mean
got his
blade,
Holy
man?
Grail from. Let me give
Blade
a brief
sucks,
explanation of everything here. It's said that the Holy Grail is a wish-granting chalice that can
Okay.
manifest any miracle. And the Holy Grail War is a magecraft ritual for obtaining that power. As long as you win in the brutal contest of the Holy Grail War, the Grail can fulfill your wishes.
That daggum Wubba Boot Charmony Festival has only just concluded, and they're putting on a new show already.
Holy Grail War.
Hey, don't forget that Penacony prides itself
should
on
give
being
you
a
free
holiday
Fushan.
resort. How are they gonna attract tourists if they
Fushan
don't
is in
have
the
any
standard banner now.
events? Besides, didn't the last Charmony Festival have a little accident? I mean, that probably wasn't great for Penacony's image. The family's definitely gonna want to find another opportunity to generate some buzz.
Well, I heard that old Odie hopes to make the Penacony and Holy Grail War into a new show that rivals the Charmony Festival, therefore returning Penacony to the cosmic limelight.
With dreams as the gimmick, the show is sure to attract a lot of money and a lot of dream chasers. I bet old Odie
Nice
is thinking
laugh.
of the same thing.
This Sweet
Attract
Dreams
tourists.
and the Holy Grail
True.
War program will be conducted in Penacony. The 7 invited participants will summon famous historical figures to fight alongside them
Oh,
as
so
their
we are going back to
servants. And
Penacony.
the final winner
Makes
will
sense.
receive the precious opportunity to make their wish come true.
Chance to make any wish and any miracle come true. Well, that's definitely a nice gimmick. But, as we all know,
All you want for
people
Christmas is
die
no goods.
if they're killed.
Yeah, what's wrong
Bullets
with
don't
dudes?
discriminate. So,
Dudes are
someone gets
needed.
caught in the crossfire.
Rest assured, everyone, the Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War production crew hereby swear that no one's life will be in danger in the dream. Everyone can participate and watch in peace.
All right, all right. Well, since it's you, Owlbird, I'll believe it for now. So,
Okay, let's see
Who's
the characters. Let's
participating?
go.
To start off, the owner
Holy
of the
Grail War is
Radiant
cool and all.
Feldspar, shareholder of Penacony, superstar of the Soul Glad festivity, our dear Trailblazer will be participating.
Oh, so the Trailblazer will be taking part in another adventure.
That's right. In addition, Miss Robin will also be a part of this war.
well, as another Penaconian shareholder, the Interastral Peace Corporation's Strategic Investment Department sent me as their representative in the war.
The Galaxy Ranger Boothill will also participate in this Holy Grail War.
Actually, I was just wondering, why is a criminal wanted by the IPC participating in this?
Micah got an invitation too, but he has no time for this. I can't turn a blind eye when someone's in a tight spot, so helping out was the least I could do.
Looks like Mr. Boothill really has formed deep bonds with folks in Dreamflux Reef.
Well, apart from those we've mentioned, are there any other special participants that we've been looking forward to in this Holy Grail War?
Of course. Apart from local Penaconian heroic spirits, 3 very well-known heroic spirits will also
Rise up into your
arrive by
world.
the Grail Summon and participate in this Holy Grail War. They are
Holy Grail War. This
respectively
Holy Grail War. That I don't even know what's happening.
Archer
Okay.
and Lancer.
That's what I'm
Wow.
talking about. I wonder which heroic
Wow,
spirit
finally.
will end up accepting a
Saber,
contract with
Archer.
the Trailblazer.
They're
Now,
taking too long.
see? This is how
Of
you
course
attract
it's taking
attention.
too long, right?
Now we're gonna get tons of views.
You're getting paid to
That's
take
why
too
you
long.
pay big bucks to get the big names.
When you get paid
As
to
to
take
what
so
stories
long.
will unfold.
Okay, here comes.
Dreams
Here
and the
comes.
Holy Grail
Saber
War,
and Archer.
And who will forge a contract with who? Trailblazers will
Keep in
have
mind,
to find
Archer is
out
free.
in the game.
Free?
Here's a reminder
Okay, free.
that the Honkai Star
But maybe you can
Rail
pull for
and
Litecoin,
Fate
eh?
Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration Trailblaze Continuance, Sweet Dreams, and the Holy Grail will officially start on July 11th. So keep an eye
July
out for it.
11.
Now let's learn more about
That's in like
Saber
20
and
more
Archer,
days, 21
our
more
two
days.
heroic spirits from another world.
Oh, yes!
yeah. Saber's dress seems a little different from usual now that she's arrived in Penacony.
Well, this is the planet of festivities after all. You gotta dress up for the occasion.
Exactly right. The King of Knights' new outfit was personally designed by Mr. Takashi Takeuchi. It retains her iconic blue and white colors.
And her iconic
Wow.
ahoge.
That's right. It retains the nobility of a king and
King.
also emphasizes utility for a warrior. The lines along her shoulders and her cloak are straightforward, while the design of her skirt is quite reminiscent of timeless British fashion. As for how she looks in the game, well...
Ice cream.
い
Wow.
つでも出陣できます
Japanese.
騎士の魂よ
No English. Why is the sword invisible?
ライフエア
Okay. Not bad, not bad.
フェスカリバー経験解放
Damn.
Well,
Damn.
butter my fudge and call me a biscuit. That Excalibur truly shows her strength as a
Wow.
king.
Oh, talk about
So cool,
fancy
man.
visuals.
And how come the King
So
of Knights is always stuffing her face?
Okay, okay.
Even in Penacony.
Oh, looks like Penaconian food is very much to her liking.
That's
Ice
right.
cream lover.
You can't fight on an empty stomach. Now, let's see how the King of Knights performs in battle.
Saber is a wind character following the path of destruction.
Wow.
Saber will gain a certain amount of core
Dragon
resonance when
reactor
she
core.
enters battle. If she uses her technique in the overworld,
Okay.
Saber will obtain combat buffs and also more core resonances after entering battle. When she uses her basic attack, she can deal damage to a single enemy.
The King of Knights is cautious as ever in this new world. I see she's still hiding her weapon's appearance and true name.
When she uses her skill, Saber will deal damage to one designated enemy and its adjacent targets.
Okay.
If Saber has enough core resonance
3.
at that time,
So she's a
she'll
blast.
consume core resonance to regenerate massive amounts of energy for herself and increase her skill's damage.
Wow.
In other words, you need to accumulate as much core resonance as possible to increase the damage Saber deals.
Exactly.
Are there any other ways to obtain core resonance?
Yes, there are. Whenever any ally uses their ultimate, Saber obtains core resonance and
Oh.
increases her own damage dealt.
Behold, the King of Knights has dispelled invisible air, barrier of the
Saber
Wind
and
King
3B.
around her sword, releasing high-pressure air in the blink of an eye.
So
to
3B is good
form
with Saber then,
Striker,
right?
Hammer of the Wind King, dealing a devastating blow to the enemy. When using her ultimate, Saber will deal damage to all enemies and turn her basic attack into enhanced basic attack. Her enhanced basic attack can damage all enemies and provide Saber with a certain amount of core resonance. Also, during battle, if the sum of Saber's energy and the energy she can regenerate via consuming core resonance exceeds the amount of energy she needs to use her ultimate, Saber will immediately take action.
So if you replenish core resonance in as many ways as possible, you can use Excalibur more frequently.
That's right. Not only does this sword bear the King of Knights past, present, and future, but it also represents the noble ideal that was held in the hearts of the countless soldiers who once followed her in battle. All right, that concludes Saber's introduction. Now we'll move on to our next otherworldly heroic spirit, Archer.
Oh, seems like Archer cares
Archer
about this
time.
Holy Grail War very
Archer
much.
time.
He put on a new outfit, too.
He even changed where his accessories go. Those decorations he had on his chest are now on his shoulders.
What sharp eyes you've got, dear guest. Archer's new outfit was also personally designed by Mr. Takashi
New
Takeuchi.
outfit.
It has the classic red and black look. The sharp contrast, reminiscent of a blazing fire in the deep night, imbued with a dangerous allure. The combination of the long trench coat with skin-tight combat gear emphasizes his lean figure and is the perfect fusion of attractiveness and strength.
Wow. You got that right.
Archer
Director,
is so cool, guys.
show us the game footage already.
Okay. Holy! Baseball bat, not messing around. That's a skill, okay.
I am the bone of my soul.
Wait, he got English?
Unlimited blade works.
Wow!
So that's Unlimited Blade Works?
English
Quite
voice.
impressive indeed.
Okay.
After all, Archer is a seasoned veteran
Okay, that's
of
how
war.
it is.
I am the bone of my sword.
What is Alec doing?
That sentence sure brings back a lot
Wait,
of
so
memories.
he got 2 ultimate, is it? I'm a bit confused.
I agree.
I thought he got 2 ultimate.
So then let's take a look at Archer's combat performance in detail.
Okay. Archer is a quantum character following the path of the hunt.
Okay.
When he uses his basic attack, Archer can deal damage to one designated enemy.
An archer in close combat. That's pretty gutsy, I'll give him that.
Oh, should you need a cipher?
That's right. But Archer hasn't exactly slacked off on his marksmanship training since coming to Penacony. When using his skill, Archer will consume 2 skill points to enter the circuit connection state,
Wait,
dealing
2 skill
damage to
points?
one designated enemy. While in the circuit connection state, Archer's turn will not end after he uses his skill.
Oh, you
And
need
he
sparkle
can
then.
continue to use his skill until he runs out of skill points.
Oh,
Heads
you
up.
need sparkle.
The more times you use his skill
Oh.
consecutively, the more damage Archer
keeps
deals
using
to
his skill
enemies.
points.
After all, everyone knows that a dual-wielding fighter who can't use
Sparkle.
the noble phantasm isn't a good
Skippers are in
archer.
shambles.
When using his ultimate,
Okay.
Archer will recite the classic chant to activate Unlimited Blade Wax, dealing damage to one enemy.
Apart from damaging the enemy, Archer's ultimate also grants him special charge. After any of his teammates' attacks, Archer will consume special charge to use a follow-up attack against the enemy targets, while also recovering 1 skill point for the team.
Oh, in that case,
Okay.
there's no need to worry about running out of skill points again.
He just couldn't help himself and had to use his favorite twin blades.
When he uses his technique to enter battle, Archer will deal damage to all enemies and obtain special charge.
And that's a wrap on Archer's introduction. Now, I have big news for everyone. From when the Collab event starts on July 11th and until the end of version 3.6, Trailblazers can log into the game to claim the limited 5-star Collab character Archer for free!
Free!
Nice.
Awesome!
Free, dude!
We
Oh
hope
my
that
goodness.
under Archer's protection, every adventure that
Why
the
can't Saber
Trailblazers
be
embark
free?
on will cleave open
Why is
the
Archer
dark
free?
clouds and become a saga sung throughout the cosmos.
Free!
We also hope that your encounter, or for some of you, a reunion, with the servants across this vast universe will bring you all wonderful memories in the days to come.
Yeah! How about
should make
that?
Clara work.
The free new limited 5-star character mentioned during the anniversary celebration is finally here as promised.
Actually, there's even more!
More?
Later this year, Trailblazers will get another brand new limited 5-star character totally for free!
Awesome!
Another
But
free?
let's keep our eyes on the present for now.
Later
I'm
this
not
year.
quite done yet. Besides claiming Archer for free,
Okay.
Trailblazers can also directly obtain a set amount of character enhancement materials for Archer.
Wow, how thoughtful.
Free?
Yeah, this version's got a lot of characters
Wow.
to level up after all.
Another
All
one?
right, now let's check out the banner details. Once the collab starts on July 11th,
Okay.
Trailblazers can use Star Rail special passes in the character collaboration warps Excalibur Excelsior and
Endless
the Bone of My
Coronation.
Sword to obtain the limited 5-star characters Saber and Archer respectively. In the
Wow.
Light Cone collaboration warp, Trailblazers can get the limited 5-star Light Cone, a Thankless Coronation.
Okay,
from
who is getting the
Birth of
Light
a
Cone?
King, and the limited 5-star Light
Light
Cone,
Cone, all right.
the Hell Where Ideals Burn from Red Radiance of Fuyuki.
This is so
In
cool,
addition,
man.
pity counts are shared between the character collaboration warp banners and also separately shared between the Light Cone collaboration banners. but neither carries over to other types of warps.
Okay.
It's worth mentioning here that the character and Lycone collab banners will stay open long-term after the event starts.
Long
Does
term.
long-term mean even after versions 3.4 or 3.6 wrap up, you can still pull Saber, Archer, and the limited 5-star Lycones?
Exactly.
What?
These collab banners will run across multiple versions with no fixed end date yet.
Oh, nice!
And here's one more piece of
No
news
FOMO?
for you all. Throughout the entire duration of version 3.4,
Okay.
using Star Rail special passes for your warps will bring some special limited time discounts. After the collab event starts,
Spend
when
total 200
trailers
Star
spend a
Rail
designated number of
to
Star
claim.
Rail special passes, they can directly obtain the limited 5-star light cone, the hell where ideals burn.
Throughout all of version 3.4?
So I need to do 200 pulls, is it?
In
Star
other
Rail
words,
special
after
passes.
the 3.4 update and before the collab event starts, any Star Rail special passes used in the banners for Finan or other rerun characters will still count toward the total, right?
Yep, that's correct.
What?
Oh, yeah!
200
And now,
pulls.
as the collab kicks off, the voice actors for Saber and Archer have some things they'd like to say to all of us. Let's take a
Wow,
quick break,
free to play,
and
by the
back
way.
to hear their special messages.
これからマスターになる開拓者の皆さん、こんばんは。
Okay, use
セ
a
ーバー
code,
役
use a
のカスメヤコです。
Use the code.
崩壊スターレールとフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが間もなく開催ということで、私もとてもワクワクしています。この2つの作品にはどこか似ているものがあるなと感じました。剣を手に運命と立ち向かうセーバーの姿は厳しい冒険の中でも前へと進み続ける開拓者の姿と似ているのではないかなと思いました。収録中はフェイトとスターレールの世界観が混ざり合い新たな魅力が生まれていくのを感じました。あまり多くは話せないのですが、セーバーがスターレールの世界でどのように信念と理想を貫いていくのか、ぜひお楽しみください。このコラボがたくさんの皆さんに楽しんでいただけたら嬉しいです。星々と聖杯が交わる旅の中であなただけの熱い思いとロマンに出会えますように。それでは最後に、開拓者よ、あなたが私のマスターか。
これからマスターになる開拓者の皆さん、こんばんは。フェイトステイナイトでアーチャーを担当しております声優の諏訪部純一です。崩壊スターレイルとフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが間もなく開催となります。赤い九兵はあまたの世界を旅してきましたが、ピノコニーで繰り広げられる聖杯戦争は彼にとってこれまでとは全く違うものになるのではないでしょうか。崩壊スターレイルの世界でアーチャーが戦う姿が見られるのが本当に楽しみです。おなじみのキャラクターたちが未知の銀河で自分をどのように再定義していくのか、その行方をぜひ見届けてください。収録の際にアーチャーの戦闘シーン見せていただいたんですが、アンリミテッドブレードワークスの演出がとってもかっこよかったです。いや、気に入りました。素晴らしかったです。今回のコラボ企画の中でもアーチャーのかっこよさ存分にお楽しみいただけると思いますので、絶対にプレイしてくださいね。これはまたとんでもないマスターに引き当てられたものだ。
Alright! Big thanks to our voice actors for those thoughtful messages. With the Honkai Star Rail and Face Day Night Unlimited Bladeworks collab about to launch, we want to take this opportunity on the program to sincerely thank all our partners in this collaboration. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to Mr. Kinoko Nasu and Mr. Takashi Takeuchi for their unwavering support from the earliest planning stages to the final implementation.
Wow.
And thank you to the Animation Production Committee and everyone else involved for all their hard work on this collab.
Y'all are much appreciated.
Honestly, it's
Save
only with this
200
kind
pool.
of dedication that we can bring you all the ultimate joy!
In order to showcase the Holy Grail War from multiple angles and levels, the organizers say that they've also prepared another combat-filled program, Fate Stay
The
Night.
first code is wrong.
It was a night with no wind and no moon under the cool breeze of Penacony. The Trailblazer met the red-haired Lancer destined to cross their path.
So
He
how long
stepped
does this last though?
raising his
Because the
spear
banner lasts
and
quite long.
uttered that iconic line.
The goddess of beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Oh, so it's that red-haired Lancer.
You got it. After the sweet dreams in the Holy Grail War tournament, the genius Skullum made some modifications to the Holy Grail. Now, the Grail can load the simulated data of past striders through the user's memories.
Yanqing.
So in Fate Stay Night,
Yanqing
Trailblazers
won.
will face off against many familiar and old friends.
Yanqing won against Acheron.
B1! B1!
Yanqing-
B1 battle!
Yanqing
Each
won.
contestant starts with
No way
unique
Yanqing
skills
won
and
against
set amount of
Acheron.
health. Losing a round means losing health. And when your health hits
Yo,
zero,
Yanqing is that strong?
You're out.
Wow.
Is there a smart way to beat your opponents?
Any Yanqing
At the
hater?
start of the game, Trailblazers get some free pieces,
Okay,
each with different classes that grant different buffs. You can merge identical pieces to upgrade them. The higher the piece's rarity, the stronger the buff. Pieces of the same class have bonds between them too. Collect enough pieces of the same class, and you activate special bond effects that give you a serious boost in battle.
Wow.
Looks like bonds are super important
Wow.
in this Holy Grail War, huh?
Absolutely. And that's not all. Trailblazers
not
can
all.
also acquire noble phantasms during battle for extra help. Plus, during combat, Trailblazers can have the chance to get 3 command spells. Using these spells grants additional buffs.
Command spells, huh? Well, I'm curious. What role is the Trailblazer playing this time?
It's player.
Ah, this Grail feels kind of off. Forking hell! Could it be corrupted?
You right on the money. Trailblazers can increase the Holy Grail's corruption level to unlock extra buff mechanics. The higher the corruption level, the more points you earn when you win. Heads up, raising corruption level also powers up your enemies. So watch your step, Trailblazers.
Oh, but don't worry too much. After all, this is a reality show competition, and just for entertainment. The organizers of Fate Stay Night have also prepared a special Protected Mode competition. In Protected Mode, Trailblazers can fight using trial characters, and enemy strength is toned down.
Ah, this way, new Trailblazers can jump in and fully enjoy the Holy Grail War experience.
Skip button make you happy.
The production team cordially
Really?
invites everyone watching to stay the night. Experience some epic battle action.
And score yourself some stellar jades and other awesome rewards.
Now, just a quick reminder, this Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration is split into 2 parts. The Trailblazer Continuance, Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail, and the event, Fate Stay Night. The Fate Stay Night event will open for play on July 11th. The 2 programs stand on their own, so Trailblazers can dive into each separately.
Awesome! So much content!
All right. Big thanks again to our 2 guests. That wraps up today's Fate Collab update.
Presenter, your mission is complete.
Wow.
It's all part of the job. Anything
Wow.
for the Trailblazers. So Trailblazers, my honored
That is
masters,
so
let's meet
cool,
again
man.
in version 3.4. See you there.
We hope you'll stay the night.
Bye-bye.
See you next time, guys.
See you next time.
Bye.
Yo, what do you guys think? Huh?
あるのではないでしょ
Joy!
Is it cool or not? They are making hard with this one. I'm quite surprised that these 2 are
Nice.
version 3.4 collab till the end of version 3.6. You can claim Archer.
Awesome!
We hope that
So you'll be there for quite a while.
protection. Every adventure that the Trailblazers embark on will cleave open the dark clouds and become a saga sung throughout the cosmos. We also hope that your encounter, or for some of you, a reunion with the servants across this vast universe will
The
bring
banner will last for
I'm
quite
not
long,
going to-
right?
A lot of characters to level up after all.
all right or to obtain the limited where ideals burn from Red Radiance of Fuji.
The collab will be available for a long time after its launch.
In
Long
addition,
time.
pity counts are shared between the character
So you don't have to
collaboration
put it
war banners
immediately. You
and
can
also
wait.
separately shared between the Lightcone collaboration banners. but neither carries over to other types of works.
So you can wait whenever you want.
Okay.
It's worth mentioning here that the character and Lycone collab banners will stay open long-term after the event starts.
Does
Long-term.
long-term mean even after versions 3.4 or 3.6 wrap up, you can still pull Saber, Archer, and the limited 5-star Lycones?
Exactly. These collab
Wow. Wow. Is it permanent? Well, I don't think it'll be permanent, but for now there's no like end date yet. There's no end date yet, but if I have to guess, maybe it will last the entire year, right? You thought there would be 3 fate characters? That means there's no rerun. Who cares about rerun? If you don't want them, then you don't want them, right? What do you mean? What do you mean you want rerun? Rerun. There's only rerun. You don't really need rerun, right? Rerun is a waste of space. They can do different collab in the future. In the future, they can do NIKKE collab, right? They can do Blue Archive collab. Why would they rerun? They can do a different collab. They haven't determined the end date yet. Yeah, but if I have to guess, I don't think it will last forever, right? Like it wouldn't last. No, there's no. Eventually, a new collab is gonna come, and then yeah, that's just gonna be how it is, right?
collab banners will run across multiple versions
just gonna be-
with
that's
no
just gonna be
fixed
how it
end
is.
date yet.
Oh, nuts!
And here's one more piece of news for you all. Throughout the entire duration of version 3.4, using Star Rail special passes for your warps will bring some special limited time discounts.
So this one is Star Rail special passes, right? That means it has to be the currency, the one for the red art one, right? I can't check it right now, but there's standard banner and there's special banner. You have to use it for the red art banners one. So that's pretty much what it is. They should do a Nier Automata collab. Nier Automata collab. You're surprised that isn't that FOMO?
After the collab event starts, when Trailblazers spend the designated number of Star Rail special passes, they can directly obtain the limited 5-star light cone, the hell where ideals burn.
But just because the collab lasts forever, doesn't mean this one lasts forever. This one you have to pull. If you want this light cone for free, you have to pull version 3.4. During version 3.4, you have to spend 200 pulls. So you have to pull for Finan. You think you're the one dude? Now you're forced to get dude to get the free dude light cone. So if you, let's say you pull for Saber, right? Let's say you get lucky. You get Saber in 20 pulls. You get lucky, right? So now you need to spend another 180 pulls, and it has to spend in version 3.4. You have to do 200 pulls against your will. Okay? Now you might be thinking, okay, who should I pull then, right? You have to pull for Finan. Who else can you pull, right? Finan. Who's the other 3? I forgot. Sunday, is it? Sunday, Finan. So yeah, your force against is pretty much limited to those choices. Where's the banner? Firefly, everybody already got Firefly, right? Jingliu, everybody already got Jingliu. Blade, nobody cares about Blade. The other 3 character is 3B,
Dark characters.
Sparkle, Sunday.
3B, Sunday, and Sparkle are coming.
So there's 6 plus 1 final banner. Unless so if you want to benefit from this, right?
Now, as the collab gets
Spend a total of 200 Star Rail special passes to claim the collaboration exclusive 5-star light cone. Now, of course, you can choose to not care about this if you don't care about a 5-star light cone. But I would say getting a 5-star light cone for like a rebate system is... Yeah, I'm not sure if Archer is even that meta, right? We'll see how it is. Time to get the monthly pass. The monthly pass, is it going to be enough though, right? Maybe it's enough. Pull Finan and Saber, you already have enough for that light cone. Unless you get them early, right? If you get them early, then maybe, you know, maybe you win early and stuff. Unless your Saber lose 50-50. I don't know if there's 50-50 in that banner or not. Who is better, 3B or Sunday? 3B is better for AoE characters like Castaris, who else? And the Herta, right? If you got Castaris or the Herta, then 3B. Sunday is good, but less for AoE, right? E1 3B. E1. E1. If the Lightcon can be used by other characters, then you're okay with that. Wow, using this Lightcon for other characters. That's a hunt character, is it? Huh. There's going to be... Sunday is good for Aglaia. Aglaia. Sunday and Saber. Yeah, you can probably do Sunday and Saber, maybe, right? I can see that. But Archer will need skill points. So that's going to be a different one.
When Trailbenders spend the designated number of Star Rail special passes, they can directly obtain the limited 5-star
cool.
light cone, the hell where ideals burn.
So yeah, so you have to consider whether you will get this or not, right? But everything else is going to be in line. Archer will need Sparkle. Yeah, I have Sparkle, so I think most people do have Sparkle, right? I'm going to assume that 90% of players have Sparkle. Your Tribulus, the Herta, and Castoris Abuser. Yeah, if you got the Herta and you got Castoris, then 3B is going to be one of the better, you know, pairings for character. The buffs is not that much, in case anyone's wondering. A lot of people were asking about the buffs. The buffs is just...
Exactly. Meanwhile, Wolf Blade. After the optimizations, her ultimate now lowers the defense of all enemies instead of just one.
Oh, so it's AoE now, not single target.
So Silverwolf ultimate become AoE, right?
Exactly. Meanwhile, she'll prioritize adding a weakness that matches the type of the first character in your lineup. On top of that, Silverwolf will regenerate extra energy
more
at the
energy
start
now.
of combat and the beginning of
She
each
regen more
turn.
energy every turn.
Oh, that makes it a lot easier to apply the weakness we actually want.
Next up, Kafka.
Kafka
After
though.
the buffs, Kafka's skill will trigger more DOT on enemies. And whenever a teammate hits an enemy target with any kind of attack, Kafka will launch a follow-up attack. After unlocking certain traces.
So any AoE attack will launch a follow-up attack. That means the Kafka and Black Swan combo is going to be even better. It's even stronger, right? But I guess if you don't have Black Swan, you can use like if you don't have Black Swan, you can use who's the dude again? The 4-star dude. Shampoo. You can use Shampoo, right? I think it will still be fine.
The follow-up attack can also trigger extra DOT on the enemy. And using her ultimate recovers the number of times the follow-up attack can be triggered.
So basically, Kafka's got more frequent follow-up attacks, better efficiency applying debuffs, and an overall boost to DOT output.
Yeah, for sure.
Acheron? No, you need a character that can do DOT. Your ally need to do DOT for her to get the follow-up. So it wouldn't work if Acheron doesn't do DOT.
And now for Blade.
Blade.
After the update, he will deal damage to enemies based on his max HP.
Wow.
When Blade enters the Hellscape state, he is more likely to be attacked, and his follow-up
I
attack...
thought it's always based on his max HP. Is it always based on his current HP? Did they
will
change that?
regenerate extra energy.
Sounds like Blade can trigger more follow-ups and use his ultimate more often, meaning his total damage output's gonna spike.
Good observation. A change will happen to Jing Liu as well. Now she'll deal damage to enemies based on her max HP.
So Jingliu will now do damage based on her max HP. Is it not always the case? I've forgotten what Jingliu's skill does. I need to look into it again, right? But that's going to be something that
Time
we'll
a
have to see.
teammate loses HP, Jing Liu stacks extra crit damage. After she enters the spectral transmigration state, she'll also gain a stack of syzygy. That means the spectral transmigration state lasts longer, and her overall damage output climbs even higher accordingly.
Wow.
Our old friends sure are getting some solid upgrades. But with all these ability reworks, won't their Eidolons be affected?
Oh, don't worry, Professor Anaxa. Some of our old friends out.
Yeah, we'll have to look into it more detail, right? They didn't really give the details. We don't really see the numbers. But yeah, there's something that we have to wait and do things. Should I start to play Honkai Star Rail now? Oh! Should you start Honkai Star Rail now? Out of all the games you can play, right, you can play the best game ever, which is NIKKE. or you can play Brown Dust 2 Gunner game, or you can play Honkai Star Rail. Or next week, Blue Archive is coming out on Steam. Or next week, Persona 5 Phantom X is coming out. Everybody loves Persona, by the way, right? A lot of people here love Persona. Next week, Uma Musume is coming out. Next week, Silver and Blood Vampire game by Tencent is coming out. So, like, do you really want to play Honkai Star Rail? I think it's up to you, right? But if you haven't played Honkai Star Rail, the only person that can answer that question is you. Why haven't you played it? Like, if you didn't play it last time because of the Caster Risk global passive drama, I want to assure you that the global passive is still there. The global passive is still there, right? So if you start now, you already lose to me. Because I have the global passive and you don't have it, right? Because you didn't pull for Caster Risk back then. You already lose because you don't have global passive. Now keep that in mind, alright? You will always be behind me. Your account will always be worse than mine because I have a superior account, better global passive, right? So if you start now, just know that you will always lose to somebody that starts earlier than you. And it's fine, right? But just know that that's how it is, right? Global passive. Global passive is important. You can wait for the global passive rerun. Global passive is so huge, right? It's so huge. You should start playing when it's EOS. Rage baiting, it's not rage baiting, it's true though. People complain about the global passive. Do you not hear everybody complain about the global passive back then? Prepare a few $100. Yeah, I think you can play, but yeah, just gotta be careful with the characters that you pull because new account, you might not be able to, the flexibility for pulling characters might not be as strong compared to old accounts, right? Your endgame for Brown Dust 2, Wuthering With and ZZZ. Yeah, you can wait for them to add skip and then you can reroll. But rerolling is gonna be quite difficult, right? If you start now, play in VA other than English. Wokies will be mad. Wokies are mad. Damn, Wokies. What does this do? Isn't that Arcadia of Woven Dreams? Looks like support type. You're addicted to TFD to return again to Honkai Star Rail. What? Addicted to the first Descendant? Global passive income in real life, he can pay to win. Pay to win. Pay to win. Yeah, I think the patch notes is pretty good, right? I'm surprised there's only one character, which is Finan, right? But then they also introduced 6 reruns. But then they also introduced Saber as well. So I do think that they want to give room to players for everyone to try to pull for the collab. Most likely that's the intention. Flee. The residents had escaped. Okay. Okay, I'll continue this later. So Jing Liu, right? Jiang Liu. Let me see. So right now, does she not scale off talent? 100% crit rate increased by 50%. She consumes HP from her teammates equal to 4%. Respective max HP. Okay, there's a cap though, right? Jingliu's attack increased by 540% of the total HP. Cap at 180%. So I wonder if they will increase the cap, right? That's going to be pretty much the only stuff. Yeah, other than that, she don't have any extra stuff for HP. But that's pretty much going to be it. The minigame is really fun in NIKKE. Feels like you're playing Stellar Blade. Wow. The reruns are quicker than expected. Will Jingliu be meta again? Do we need a new set? Most likely you will need a new set because she scales off HP. Previously when she came out, I think everybody is running the I set, right? But if her scaling is off HP, maybe 2 pieces of that and then you can go 2 pieces of the other HP one. Or 4 pieces, right? The HP one is the one that Caster Reese uses. So I'm guessing if what they say is true that she scales off HP, so it's be similar to Caster Reese, I guess, in that particular case.
Making sure everything stays in sync.
So HP, crit rate, and crit damage,
But
right?
what if someone wants to stick with their previous version of their abilities?
That won't be a problem. You can switch between our friends' ability modes freely. So choose whichever version you like best.
Who's buying? Yo, who is buying the skin?
With her school uniform on, Firefly looks more youthful than ever. And that...
Let's take a look at this version's banners. In version 3, character on the Path of Remembrance, the story also. Hey, we'll also kick off a special warp event. The limited 5-star characters, Treeby, Sunday, and Sparkle are coming back. Plus, 5-star light cones if time were a flower.
6 banners,
Grounded
damn.
Ascent and Earthly Escapade will return as well. In the second half of version 3.4, we've got another round of special warp events. Limited 5-star characters, Firefly, Jingliu, and Blade will be back along with the limited 5-star light cones. Whereabouts your dreams rest, I shall be my own sword and the unreachable side.
Mm-hmm. 2 of our newly buffed old friends are making a comeback in this version. What about Kafka and Silverwolf?
Here's a little sneak peek. Limited 5-star characters, Kafka and Silver Wolf, will be back in version 3.5. And the limited 5-star light cones, Patience is All You Need, and Incessant Rain will rerun as well.
Nice!
Also, 8 new 4-star light cones will be added to the Nameless Honor Rewards in version 3.4.
Ah, I see quite a few familiar faces on the light cones. There are a few mini versions of Chrysos Heirs.
Looks like Finan really does enjoy spending his days in the wheat fields.
Nature's mattress. Can't beat that level of comfort.
For sure.
All right, let's take a quick break. There's still more version 3.4 content coming your way.
Alright, make sure you guys use the code.
Finan really does enjoy.
Will be added to cones, Patience is All You Need, and Incessant Rain will rerun as well.
Nice!
Also, 8 new 4-star light cones will be added to the Nameless Honor Rewards in version 3.4.
So they're getting a lot of battle pass though. Wow. They released a little buff change details for the characters on Twitter. Let me see. Yeah, I mean there's nothing wrong with that, but if they're going to add stuffs, Let me see, let me see. Less than 2 weeks until the Anime Expo. If you guys are joining the Anime Expo, it's in Los Angeles, California. Convention Center. Los Angeles Convention Center. A lot of games will be there. Honkai Star Rail, Genshin, Wuthering, I think Blue Archive as well I saw. Maybe there's a few others. No, they didn't release anything. What the? They didn't release anything. At least I don't see it on the Twitter right here. How about Wuthering Wave? Wuthering Wave. Isn't there a lot of riot in California right now? There is a lot of riot. And that's the whole point, right? You can join them in the riot. We'll provide specific details about the opening schedule for the solo raids in further notice. Raven's aura is so great her kit doesn't work properly. June 16. Let me see. Glad I quit Honkai Star Rail. What this game has become. Barely any events and content apart from main story. Now skins, they are basic as F. You're not even trying anymore. Lupa 22. He, him. How many English voices not showing up now? Fake ass strike guessing Dan Heng mute again. Replace it and others for better players experience. No pronouns. He is unmasked, okay. My pretty cowboy. My pretty cowboy. Obsessed with cute cyborg cowboy. E7S5. No English voice, huh? That isn't too bad. But surprising there isn't going to be any English voice. English only. English only. Support Hollow Stars. Okay. Haters are still hating? Of course haters are hating, man. Haters will always be hating. Why is there one event? One event. My handsome man. Okay. One event. Star Rail give us nothing. 19. He, him. I like games and food and gambling and hyenas. Okay. Low events isn't hating is true. Will I pull for Finan? Will I be pulling for Finan the dude? That's complicated, right? That's complicated. Finan. I will pull for Saber, but if I get extra, I'll do Finan, but I don't have much pulls right now, right? Yeah, I don't got much pulls right now. Maximize the 200 pulls. 200 pulls. Yeah, that's too much, man. That's just too much. Why the website you give doesn't work? What? oyolab.com. The website you give does not work. Oyolab for article, is it? Fate Collab, Springfield in GFL2. Jufufu is the best Kani. Where do I find for Honkai Star Rail? One of these, is it? Preview discussion. Fate Collab is until 11th. Yeah, I'll be pulling when Fate Collab comes out. That's literally the whole point. Anyone pulling for the lolly? The lolly? The lolly is good and all, right? But do you really need the lolly? Publish your pure fiction stuff. TikTok incentive program is about to begin. Oh shoot, TikTok is starting soon. You need the lolly in your life? No, you don't. Do you really need the lolly, right? You can use lolly Collab instead of her. Collab lover. Yeah, Collab is the way to go, right? Collab is the way. Do I have TikTok? Of course I do. TikTok is everybody's favorite. Okay, move here. Why am I here again? Oh yeah, I'm doing the event. The event. I haven't done this yet. Is this good? I thought of finishing this event first. Collab C2 is perma-stun. Freebie, the lolly. Pull for the cake. The racing event is pretty fun. Really? Okay, who wants to do co-op? Everybody's favorite? Co-op. Breed with war.
I choose you. Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom.
Co-op in NIKKE? Co-op in NIKKE? is everybody's favorite. Everybody loves co-oping.
As you wish. Embrace a new life.
Like the west wind, away we go!
May death protect us!
Okay, I'll do call after this. Let me finish this first. That's going to be one thing. Hypergriff's new action game got exposed. What? Hypergriff new action game exposed against their will. Oh my god. Brown Dust 2 reaches top 1 in Taiwan. Taiwan. Not Korea, not global, but Taiwan. Okay. Taiwan is winning, man. Is it a country? Is it a country? Wow.
Here.
Gunner game win. Gunner game always wins, right? $50 skin is working. I guess they are. People underestimated the power. Bronasty is the best gacha, you can't change your mind.
As you wish.
It's pretty good.
Embrace a new life.
It's pretty good indeed. Everybody loves it. I wish I could sweep all of this. Sweep the evil castle. Sweep. Oh shit, somebody died. Tomorrow there's a new lolly. Wait, tomorrow there's a new lolly? Really? New lolly tomorrow. Okay, we'll see. So tomorrow's Blue Archive stream will be 6 hours long, right? 6 to 7 hours long. New Art of Fight. New Art of Fight. What is Finan's best team right now? Does Finan need Cypher? I don't think so, right? Nobody needs Cypher.
May death protect us!
Yeah, that bomb is so powerful, what the heck?
finish.
Have some sunshine. Riding the west wind. Away we go.
We can do anything.
Sunday and Sparkle. Feels like everybody needs Sparkle nowadays. Too much Sparkle needed. What is the hardest endgame in Honkai Star Rail for me? Hardest endgame? I don't know actually. I think they are all the same. I haven't done Pure Fiction, so I'm not sure. The latest one is like all of them feel the same. I just auto them and then I never really care about it. Sparkle Stone out of nowhere. Maybe the meta has shifted a little bit. The hardest one is probably the event. The event that I'm doing. Is there a hard endgame if you got Castoris? Yeah, Castoris can carry you. Castoris Firefly, Castoris Herta, Castoris Rappa.
Embrace a new life.
Is the coupons for HSR? Yeah.
Darkness
HSR.
with me.
HSR is the...
Return to dust.
Ooh. Wow.
May death
Apocalyptic Shadow
protect
is harder.
us.
Oh really?
Have some sunshine.
What the?
Fill me the wind. Delivering warmth. Riding the west wind. Away we go.
Okay, let me boot up NIKKE for co-op. Co-op time. Co-op is important. Since we finished this already. Oh wait, there's multiple phase for this one, right? Yellow? Ah, we got this one. Yo, this one is so long, man. And it's not even long, like I have to click. If I can just leave it auto in the background, that's fine, but I have to click. I hate needing to click, man. What do you mean I need to click? Just auto through. You don't ask me to click, man. I gotta click. Closing out VA with cat drama. Okay, nice. Bonjil Star Dive Global Closed Beta Test has started. Wait, who is playing this, guys? Look at this girl. She's so cool, right? Who is playing this? Guys? I like the click fetish. I like clicking fetish when I'm playing the game, not when I want to like do something else.
We can do it!
Less event but need a lot of clicks.
Have some sunshine! Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies!
Mongil. Mongil Stardive. Top 1 tallest playable characters in various gacha games. Huge! Wait, you guys saw the huge? Oh my goodness. Epic 7. Gallagher is that tall. Interesting. Action Taiwanian. Why is it taking so long to log in? Okay.
Victory!
Black Cloak Demon King. Okay, is there any co-opers though? Is there any co-opers? It's hard to press the white circles. White circles.
Going in.
Alright guys, better be serious, alright? If you wanna join the call, you better be serious. Not messing around, alright? This is not some kid activity. Okay, join then. Oh shoot, the dog just died. Thunderstorm's hammer.
Have some sunshine! Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies!
As you wish.
Lighting the west wind! Away we go!
Not messing around. Is that full? Okay. Not full yet. Wow.
Embrace a new life.
Why can't I get the other pair? Oh wait, I finally found it. After 10 years. Okay, let's go then. We don't mess around, alright? We don't mess around. Alright, only kids mess around. The boss is lightning, so we need iron. Iron, rise up. Alright, who got Eve? Eve this. Actually, Rapid Red Hood will work. Yeah. Just go with Rapid Red Hood, I think. Should we go to Rapid Red Hood? Somebody has to be Helm. We cannot have 2 burst 1, guys. Guys, we cannot have 2 burst 1. Can Akisa be Helm? Wait, Akisa is not using Little Mermaid. Why are we sacrificing Little Mermaid? Little Mermaid is the best. Little Mermaid is number 1. Co-op drama. Okay, do not. Wait. Rapi Rihu has to be careful when shooting the circles because her explosion can kill the white circles. Have to be careful. So we have to rely on Little Mermaid and Helm and Crown. Rapi Red Hood might not be able to shoot because the explosion will hit the white circle, right? Yeah, that's gonna cause some drama, man. I prefer Eve because of that. Wait for you. Hey, hi, Surin! Yo, why are you messing around all the time, man? You take life seriously, okay? Life has to be serious. It's all about being serious, alright? Hey, Surin.
How heavy your burden has been.
Okay, don't mess around, guys. Don't mess around. Guys, don't mess around. Don't mess around. Don't mess it. Nice, guys. Nice.
Tell me the story of victory.
Finally, for once, we are no longer a loser.
Fully active.
No longer a loser, guys.
Ahead. Fire it well.
Oh my goodness. Core hit. Core hit, suckers.
Reload.
Tell me the story of victory.
You saw that?
Under the light
Saw
of
what?
the kingdom. Oh,
Fully active.
We won. What do you mean you saw something?
Ahead. Fire it well.
You wet? He can move like that? Guys, next week there's a new Black Voice video game coming out, okay? Black Voice in gaming supporters. I'll inform you guys, alright?
under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Support walk, guys. Support walk.
I'll take lead. Everyone follow me and attack.
We're running out of funds. Okay, nice, nice. What game? I believe it's the one that's featured in Black Voice in gaming.
Under the light of the kingdom, all.
The one about the girl with the trauma. The black girl has trauma, and then she's friend with the white girl. And then the mom forced the black girl to give her books to the white girl. But it's a platformer. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
The story of victory.
Under the light of the
Just
kingdom,
play it, it's good,
all
it's good.
shall kneel.
Aren't they all like that? What do you mean aren't they all like that? Okay, how much damage? That's 1.5 billion, okay? 1.5
Under the
billion.
light of the kingdom, all.
Don't mess around. 1.5 billion.
Ahead. Fire it well.
Okay.
Tell me the story of victory.
Under the
1
light of the
billion already.
kingdom, all shall kneel.
Fully active. Here's
Racer exposed.
Fire it well.
There's no racer in video games, alright?
Tell me the story of victory.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Fully active.
Burst.
Here's through. Gun ports open.
Here's true. Here's true, sucker.
Cheer me on. Tell me the story.
Okay, 1.5, nice. 1.6, 1.6.
Oh.
Fully active.
One more burst, one more burst. One more burst after this, alright? Don't mess it up.
Regroup and let's go again. Tell me the story of victory.
Under the light of the kingdom,
Burst.
all.
Fully active. Here's through. Gun ports open. Fire.
Oh, so close, so close.
As long as we're together,
Almost 1.6,
I will
almost
never
1.6.
fall.
Ah. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I feel like can we get 1.7, 1.8, right? You will join when you guys fail 69 times. No, we are not failing. We're not failing. Is everybody's skill max? Helm. How do we improve that? Do we even need helm, right? Do we even need healing? Let me think. Helm and crown. If we have to go with Maid Mask, I think that one is the best team, right? There's no way to improve that particular one. There's like no other way to improve that one. Or you can... As he wants to switch character. I can use my helm if your helm is not max. I don't know who is Sylar. Isorin is busy. Busy. You don't need the healing. You don't need the healing for the heal, but you need the healing for the crown second skill to give the boost. So the healing is less for us needing the heal, but it's more for crown's buffs.
Tell me the story of victory. Under the light of the kingdom, hold.
Fully active. Pierce through. All gun ports open. Fire.
Am I firing the core?
I've got this.
Oh, we have to be careful with that. Nice, it's not that hard.
Story of victory. Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
If AI Surin joins and we fail, that'll be so funny. Crap.
Tell me the story of victory. Under the light of the kingdom, all.
Fully active. Pierce through. Ahead. Fire at will.
Tell me the story of victory. Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Fully active. Pierce through.
We haven't done any Genshin related commissions. No Genshin yet. Wow. What a surprise.
Tell me the story of victory. Under the light of the
We're
kingdom,
only getting 600 million.
Fully active. Pierce through.
Tell me the story of victory. Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Fully active. Pierce through. Ahead. Fire at will.
See, can we beat our previous score? Guys, do you guys know when they are bringing back the solo raids?
Tell me the story of victory.
Solo
Under
raids
the
are
light of the
important, alright?
kingdom, all
Fully active. Pierce through. Ahead.
Solo
Fire at
raids
will.
is the pinnacle of carrying.
Tell me the story of victory. Under the light of the kingdom, all shall.
Fully active. Pierce through. Ahead. Fire at will.
Tell me the story of victory. Under the light of the kingdom, all.
Fully active. Pierce through. All gun ports open. Fire.
I think we're getting higher score.
Tell me the story of victory. Under the light of the kingdom, all.
Fully active. Pierce through. Ahead. Fire at will.
Under the light of the kingdom, hold.
Fully active. Here's
Go
through.
forth!
I'll be surprised if we get one extra burst.
Reload.
Tell me the story of victory!
Under the light of the kingdom, hold.
Fully active. Here's through. Ahead. Fire it well.
As long as
Oh,
we're
we didn't
together.
I didn't get fully
will
the extra
never fall.
burst. You can do Mihara instead of Crown. Yeah, probably that would be nice, eh? Maybe I can try, can somebody else be Rafi Red Hood? Then I'll try Mihara, Wait, no, the boss is Iron. The boss is Iron, man. No healing with Crown Shield? What about the boost though? Crown second skill, right? I think Rapi would still do more. If you really want to try that, we might as well go for 3 Rapi. English is not getting VAs for Honkai Star Rail Collab. What do you mean? Will Mihara actually do more? Let's see, right? Will it actually give overall net positive?
Tell me the story of victory!
Under the light of the kingdom, hold.
Fully active. Here's through.
Let's all enjoy this together.
Core hit. As long as I focus on core hitting, that'll be what it is.
Regroup and let's go again! Let me clear my throat! Tell me the story of victory!
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall meet.
Fully active. Here's through. Ahead. Fire it well.
I'll do my best. Cheer me on! Tell me the story of victory!
Under the light of the kingdom, hold.
Fully active. Here's
Go
through.
forth!
Are we getting more? Let's see. 2 minutes, 400 million.
Tell me
2
the
Rapi,
story of
Siren, Crown,
victory!
Under
Mihara.
the light of the kingdom, hold.
Fully active. Here's
Yeah, I
through.
doubt this will be more.
Ahead.
But we
Fire
have
it
to
well.
give time for the sustained damage to build up. Oh shit. They have to
Tell me
hit
the
fast for that.
story of victory!
Under the light of the kingdom, hold.
Fully active. Here's through.
Let's all enjoy this together.
I'll do my best. Cheer me on! Tell me the story of victory!
Under the light of the kingdom,
I think we are
hold.
doing less.
Fully active. Here's through. Ahead. Fire it
Less
well.
than Crown.
Tell me the story of victory!
Under the light of the kingdom, hold.
Fully active. Here's through.
Let's all enjoy this together.
900. Maybe Eve would have been better. But Eve need mask and anchor.
Tell me the
So it's going to be
story
harder
of
for us
victory!
Under
to
the light of the kingdom,
configure
all
that.
shall kneel.
Fully active. Here's through.
Let's all enjoy this together.
the story of victory.
Under the light of the kingdom, hold.
Fully active. Here's
I'll take lead. Everyone follow me and attack.
Regroup and let's go again. Tell me the story of victory.
Under the light of the kingdom, hold.
fully active. Here's through. Ahead. Fire at will.
Let me clear my throat. Tell me the story of victory.
Under the
1.5.
light of the kingdom, hold.
It's about there. Can we get 1.6?
Let's all enjoy
Earlier we got
this
1.7,
together.
right?
It's already over? That's a shame. It felt good.
Yeah, 1.6. I don't know if Maxwell would be good or not, because I think Maxwell can give boost to that Rapid Red Hood, right? To both Rapid Red Hood. Alright, can somebody let Isurine join since we have done 3 tries? Anyone can let since AI Isurine has been bitching. Okay, join then! Join before it's too late. Alright, ping Masaru as well. Masaru is sleeping, so don't ping Masaru. Okay, now we need 2 more players. AI Surin. AI. Masaru is busy with Ganshin. Masaru loves Ganshin? I thought he quit. Everyone quit when you arrive. Everyone is an AI hater. Okay, who wants to join back? Who wants to join back for even higher score? Nobody wants to join back. So the drama here is everybody has already done 2 tries. 3 tries. Quit before the disaster. Okay, we have to kill with 1 random then, alright? We have to kill with 1 random user. And that's how it is. Pray for actual challenge player user. Damn. Eve time. Yo, why did he take out? Go for 3 Rapid Red Hood, man. 3 Rapid Red Hood. 3 Rapid Red Hood. No helm. Yo, what the heck? Swimsuit helm? Yo, what is AI Surin doing? I thought you're gonna go with 3 Rapid Red Hood. The code is for her? No, the code is for him. It's for he, him. Who is going to shoot the circles? AI Surin.
Let me clear my throat. Tell me the story of victory.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active. Here's through!
All gun ports open! Fire! This is going on a bit long.
How heavy your burden has been.
Tell me the story of victory!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active! Here's through! Ahead! Fire at will!
Alright, let's keep going.
Tell me the story of victory!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active! Here's through!
All gun ports open! Fire!
I'll do my best. Cheer me on.
Let's keep going.
Where's the...
Tell me the story
Oh
of
shit, I couldn't find the
victory!
cursor.
Down
What
with
the
those
heck?
who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active! Here's
Go
through!
forth!
You can do it faster. Alright, let's keep going. Reloading. Cover me.
The thing with Mihara is you cannot shoot the
Tell me the story of
in between
victory!
phase.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active! Here's through!
Are we getting more? Let's see.
Fire at will!
1 minute has to be 1 billion. If not, we are doing that.
Tell me the story of victory!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active! Here's
Now we
through!
must focus our
Fully
attack.
active.
Alright, let's keep going. You can do it faster.
Reload.
Tell me the story of victory!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active! Here's through! Ahead! Fire at will!
Let's keep going. Reloading. Cover me.
Tell me the story of victory!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active! Here's through! Ahead! Fire at will!
1.7.
Tell me the story of victory!
I don't think we're
Down
getting
with those who
1.7.
would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active! Here's through! Ahead! Fire at will!
Tell me the story of victory!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active! Here's through! Ahead! Fire at will!
Alright, let's keep going. You can do it faster.
Tell me the story of victory!
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active! Here's
Now we
through!
must focus our attacks.
Tell me the story of victory!
Down with those who would threaten the
No,
kingdom.
we're not getting high score.
As long as we're together.
It's
I
good,
will
but it's
never
not
fall.
as good as the previous one. The previous one was better. So unless we change strategy, we're not gonna get a high score, right? It's just not going to happen. You're messing around too much, Isolin. Why are you messing around? Why didn't you go for 3 Rapid Red Hood? Because that's not beating anything. Right? So the random is the crown in the middle, is it? That's the random guy? Gonna be honest, is NIKKE still fun at this point? I feel like it used all its best content. It feels like a job now. I don't know, if you're not having fun, you shouldn't play, right? Like, it's that simple. If you the honesty lies in yourself, right? If you don't
Tell me the story of victory.
if you don't have fun, then you shouldn't play.
Threaten the kingdom.
Fully active. Here's
Now we must focus our
So who will be
attacks.
bursting then?
I'll do my best. Cheer me on.
You should find a game that you think doesn't feel like a job.
Reload.
That will be the best way to approach it. Random guy has more esports. We actually did that phase. What the heck?
Tell me the story of victory.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active. Here's through. Ahead. Fire at will.
And let's go again. Tell me the story of victory.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
We started NIKKE 2 months ago. It's pretty fun how they start off new player against other new players. Yeah, everybody's gonna have a different opinion.
Let me clear my throat.
I understand the purpose of asking the
How
question is to
heavy
seek
your burden
validation
has
from
been.
similar like-minded players. But seeking validation is probably not going to end up in a...
Fully active.
Most of the time it's not going to end up in your favor, right? Because you're just there to push an agenda. I think at the end of the day it's just simple. If you like something, play it. If you don't like something, don't play it. But I understand the purpose of validation seeking as well, right? Because humans, that's how it is.
Now we must focus our attacks.
Haley Mills is fully active. Fully active. Oh, 600.
Tell me the story of victory.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active. Here's
Go
through.
forth.
Oh shit, debuff. Okay, I didn't get the debuff.
Tell me the story of victory.
Down with those who would
I
threaten
feel like
the
we know we're
kingdom.
not getting more.
Fully active. Here's through. Ahead.
We definitely are not getting more.
Tell me the story of victory.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active. Here's
Now we
through.
must focus our attacks.
Hmm. .1
Tell me the story of victory.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
similar haters.
Here's
Go
through.
forth.
I don't think there will be haters here, man. There will be some in Reddit though. Reddit is the best place to find haters. Reddit and Twitter, I think.
I've got this.
Tell me the story of victory.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fully active. Here's
Haters
through.
usually won't be
Ahead.
in my stream
Regroup.
because haters are losers and my stream don't have losers. I usually just ban them, right? There are some losers once in a while, but usually they got banned immediately. So we don't have many of those
Tell me the
category people
story of
anymore.
victory.
Yeah, this is not
Down with
working.
those who would
2
threaten the
seconds.
kingdom.
Fully active. Here's through.
So that is
As long
1
as we're
point.
together, I will never fall.
One factor could be the crown though, right? Because we don't know if the crown is 10-10-10, right? The crown could be 4-4-4 for all we know. So that's going to be what it is. Should you go back to Helm? Burst gen? Helm burst gen a lot faster? Yes! Yes, that could be it. But yeah, I'm done, man. Thanks for that. I think it's hard to beat the previous one. Also, if you have 4 members, you have to rely on the fit one to be able to do a lot of things. So there's only so much we can do. Maybe we can try again next time when we get 5 consistent players, like during the reset later or something like that, right? That's pretty much what it is. So what percentage are we at right now? 1%. Wow, 1%. Okay. So we're gonna be the winner. We will be able to get fully the characters later on. Did they fix Raven yet? No? They won't fix Raven. They need time. Also now it's weekend, right? Weekend nobody is working. So if nobody is working, how can they fix Raven? Hopefully Raven fix. I would say next week. Next Thursday. Next Thursday they fix Raven, right?
Have some sunshine. Delivering warmth.
As you wish.
You like Raven design and NIKKE more than Eve? Wow. So you have a bias then? How can you be biased? Bias is bad. Okay. Uh-oh. Raven in Stellar Blade doesn't look so good. %70 chance to reduce damage.
I choose you. We can do anything.
Raven don't have jiggle physics. She turns into hologram.
Wilt here.
Lighting the west wind. Away we go!
The whole point is people don't care about the physics.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Physics haters are rising up. Oh, what is this? Damn.
Sawteeth.
Yo, Isurin, do you buy the $60 skin?
You name it. Come again if you need anything.
You have to buy the $60 skin, right? Because for me, I already support Brown Dust 2. I buy the Prestige skin. So nobody is supporting Shift Up. So we need somebody to support Shift Up. Shift Up
Hope you put it to good use.
needs all the money they can, right?
What are you looking
How
for?
else is Shift Up going to make Stellar Blade 2?
Take as much time
Stellar
as you
Blade
Have fun shopping.
is important, alright?
Another successful transaction. Doesn't it feel great spending money? Thank you for coming. Are you looking for something? Let me help you.
If skin doesn't look as good as the free skin. You bought 2 copies of Stellar Blade? 2 copies! 2! What the heck? 2 copies? Stellar Blade 2 cancelled? No, they say they are in production right now. They are making the game as of us speaking. They plan to release it in 2027.
Commencing operation. Leave the support to me.
So they're not messing around, right? Stellar Blade 2, then Stellar Blade 3. Then NIKKE 2. You bought the skin suit for Eve. $60. Do you get it early? Or do you $60 yet? I bought Stellar Blade Complete Edition though and got Scarlet skin. Wow. Scarlet skin lover. When will Solo Raid come back? Solo Raid is cancelled. Solo Raid EOS. They will probably wait for Raven to be fixed. They need to fix Raven first. Because if Raven is not fixed, then what's the point of Solo Raid? Skin suit is not that good. Buy Justia Prestige skin. I did buy Justia Prestige skin. But skin suit though, you get what I'm saying? Wait, one pass is missing. Wait, there's only 3 pass? What pass is missing? Moran. Oh, is it the blonde one? The blonde one went missing? Solo Raid bug, Raven bug. Why is everything bug? Why is everything bug, huh?
Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies!
We can do anything!
Root here. Embrace a new life.
Raven should have gotten the costume gacha. Damn, Raven should have gotten it. Raven. If Raven doesn't fix NIKKE, they will feel the wrath of drama. What do you mean wrath of drama, man?
On guard! Never mind. It's... wait. It's going to be a
The wrath
bore,
of drama.
isn't it?
Damn. Really? Wrath of drama. I wish Lily was a playable as well, but I guess Lily will never be playable. Yeah, maybe once Stellar Blade 2 comes. We'll have more stuff that happens, right? This event is so freaking long, man. I already finished my NIKKE dailies and the event is still I'm still doing one stage of the event. Can I just skip the event? Oh, what is this event, bro? What is the longest event in history?
Let's give a
Oh, my
warm
squad.
welcome to the challenger.
Wait, I got into Champion Arena? Oh shit.
Let's get this show on the road.
One of my thoughts on NIKKE minigame is currently one of my favorite minigame. It's okay, right? It's not what I thought it was. I thought it's more like free movement kind of action style game, but it's not, right? You are moving in the sidestepping kind of manner.
Now, let the games debut.
I guess it's fine to a certain extent.
Time to try again, no?
I don't like when the enemy go far away from you. Sometimes when they get pushed back from the skills, you have to chase after them. and then you have to like jump, step forward. I don't like that part, right? Other than that, I think it's okay.
Now,
Best NIKKE minigame probably is Dave the Diver. Wow. Dave the Diver NTR lover. Okay. What codes are those for? What? You got first place? Wow, first place.
ready? And
First
behold,
place.
the season's rising star.
Season Rising Star. Guys, don't forget to do guild raids. Guild raids in Brown Dust.
Show us the road.
Brown Dust 2.
Behold, the season's rising star.
Holy, it's so long. It is so long. I was able to beat most bosses.
Let's get this
Which
show on the
minigame is
road.
worse, NIKKE or Brown Dust 2?
Oh no! What a shame!
I think Brown Dust 2 1 is okay. It's just they gotta adjust the camera again a little bit, right? It felt okay.
Now,
It didn't feel bad.
let the games debut!
Do Gunsmoke. Don't forget to do Gunsmoke, guys. Gunsmoke. Today, one more Gunsmoke. Tomorrow,
no.
Gunsmoke.
What a shame!
And then I'll be checking. I'll be checking the Gunsmoke, okay? Don't mess around. I saw a few people have been messing around in Gunsmoke. If you mess around, people will find out. Gunsmoke, I'm watching you reverse the anus. Don't be last place like last time. Bronas 2 is a bit more jank. Janky movement. How is that deer still alive, bro? Kick drama on Monday. Kick drama incoming. Always skipping Gunsmoke, be careful. Never skip Gunsmoke, alright?
Root here. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Don't be rash. Have some sunshine.
So if I collect 5, I get the ultimate band. Okay. Alright, alright. Microwave is punching the air. Don't worry, I've got rid of the pollution.
Swim with all your might toward the light.
What the heck?
Under the light of the kingdom,
Let's wrap
all
this up.
shall kneel.
It seems this battle shall drag on. It seems this battle shall drag on.
Swim.
Under the light of the kingdom,
Let's wrap
all
this up.
shall kneel.
Knight of the Kingdom.
Shall go again.
This attire vexes
Danzo,
me.
hayaku!
This attire
Then tomorrow's live stream is gonna be long.
Reloading.
Oh shit.
Swim.
Under the light of the kingdom,
I'll take
all
lead.
I didn't know
shall
Blue
kneel.
Archive is
Follow
tomorrow.
me and attack.
Make sure you guys be prepared. It's gonna be 8 hours long.
Seems this battle shall drag on.
Sometimes you have 8 hours live
Shall
stream.
go again.
And when it comes to JP livestream, they don't mess around.
Under the light of the kingdom,
One
all
stroke,
shall
and
kneel.
thou
They don't
art
mess
cleaved
around.
through. It seems this battle shall
Why
drag
so
on.
long? The reason why it's so long
Shall go again.
is because everybody likes long live streams.
Let's head back.
8 hours again.
Under the light of the kingdom,
Always 8
all
hours, right? What was NIKKE? They will first force us to do Kraken. Kraken is fun, everybody likes it. Right, that's just what it is.
Swim.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
I shall go again. This attire vexes
And
me.
Persona 5 is coming out, guys. Oh my goodness! Persona 5, the Phantom
It
X.
seems this battle shall drag on. I shall go again.
The Phantom X.
This light will keep me going.
It seems this battle shall drag on.
'Tis taken me longer than usual. Had I donned mine usual garb, I would have been swifter.
The last gacha you're gonna pick up is Arknights.
'Tis
What?
taken me longer than usual. Had I donned mine usual garb,
Gunsmoke is boring, needs to be erased. Damn. Damn, saying erase. Your erase is too much, okay? I think erase is too much. It's definitely too much. Man, that's going to be erase Gunsmoke. No way you erase, man. Erase. Everybody's favorite. The road ahead is long and treacherous. Okay, I'll do the racing event, alright? We'll do the racing event when we have time. Alright guys, I'm gonna end stream for now. I'll come back with a second stream later. I got some videos to edit. I'll finish that first. So I'll see you guys in the later stream, right? But if you guys can't join the later stream, then tomorrow will be Blue Archive. Alright, Blue Archive, huge stream tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna edit some videos for now. I'll see you guys shortly if you guys want to tune in later. Bye for now.